Hey guys, and welcome. We're looking to get our games going. We are so close to getting a pug going. Already have 10 people in the lobby. Just need even one more person right here, right now. And you know, it would be much appreciated if you guys do have a slot or two. I mean, need a slot or two. Come into this one, make it happen. So close. So close, guys. And I do hope it actually happens today. I'm gonna have to rethink these things in the near future. Like, I'm a little worried, honestly, by the population of all of this. But oh, that is gonna be Zekrom winning things out in our 30 fan collection. Play the game goes over to tomorrow with a Widow. And yeah, one more round. I think we can get. I feel like we can fill it up. I'm real Zekrom. Zekrom. Tomorrow they're able to pop off. And yeah, we are so close to getting things done. Hopefully we do push through. If not, maybe I'll move this to Monday 9 PM. In terms of the pugs. Make sure it still happens, that kind of thing. Invites. I got some invites, guys. If Britannica is necessary, yes, come in. Oh, you. Give me a sec, guys. Right, we're back. I'm checking it out. Okay. My one is thing checking. Probably one more is fine. Probably one more and we good. We good to go. And we can make these games happen. Yeah, still 230. Mind. You'll need a VPN for that. If you're PLDT. Okay. Go ahead. Still wanna join? Let's ask Metallica if he's still good to go for this one. Hope he's okay. Yeah, we're gonna need one more person into this one. What's up? Thanks, Blazer, for the support. We're trying to get these guys, not right now. Okay. We're just trying, guys. It's so hard now, honestly. I'll be honest, it's so hard. I am rethinking the schedule a lot. Probably move it to today, but 9 PM now instead. Something like that. Question mark would be okay. Yeah. So hard every single time someone leaves. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll try to get things done. We lost a bunch. It's so hard now. It's really hard to get games going. Honestly. No. We try. We can do it. I'm still rethinking the schedule. It's so hard now.
Yeah, let's
Thanks for the host though. To Miss Alex, what's your Discord? Get PM me on Discord. Yeah, join the Discord and I'm probably up there. You can find me. It's Daks something. Daks. Oh, I don't even know my account right now. Oh, it's Daks. Here you go. I leave by 8:30. I know. Okay. We can do it, guys. We just need to try. Thanks for those, Alex. Still need 2 people though. If Axel does join, need 3 if ever. Tomorrow had to pop on out. But yeah, beyond that, what is the plan? Honestly, guys, what is the plan for this? We've hemorrhaged so many people that we've been trying, and yeah, it's just so hard nowadays to get these games going. But I won't give up on it. I'll still try till we really just can't get a session going at all consistently. And if you guys are patient, then I'm gonna play some computer stuff. Okay, give me the 10 minutes. and then we can call it. I'll just stream some. Give me a 10 minutes and we can call it. Okay? Just give me that and we are good to go. We can call it. If not, then you know it is what it is. Why? What was been happening anyway? What has been happening anyway? Everyone moved to Liga, no? Everyone moved to so many things. Everyone has moved away from Overwatch. That's a big thing. And why? Well, who knows? Actually, I do know. So many reasons. So many reasons. So little time. Frustrating. It's just been frustrating for how queues work, how the meta is, those kind of things, how fat the pro is, and also all the connection issues. It's actually really depressing in a sense that this is really it winding down. I've been looking at the stat sheet. So we've been doing this, honestly, we've been doing this in 2017. We've been doing this all the way in, we've been officially doing PUGS since 2018, and you know, things do die eventually. And is it this the final death knell? Is this another 2020 tragedy coming our way? But yeah, I'll look into a 9 p.m. slot instead on Monday. The thing about it is, it does. Maybe probably Monday. I'll cancel PUGS on Wednesday. Actually, I'm not too sure. I'll try one more time Wednesday at the 8 p.m. slot. And then if it also doesn't push through or is low population, I'll make it's Monday 9 p.m. That's really the plan. Beyond that, yeah, I'm still trying to figure things out. And I've also been on the fence trying to figure out what kind of else content I can put. I still love casting Overwatch, but if people don't want to play, then it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It's so difficult. It's so difficult, especially with the usual people who used to play, just don't really like to play anymore. It is what it is. Carry on, guys. You know, it's honestly disheartening, syempre, but you know, we can do it. We can do it, and this is my stream. I can be as real as I want to be with everyone in the first place, because there is no point to deny things, deny that we are really on the downturn, and it gets even more and more difficult to get these things going. But yeah, Mercy's like streaming. Try and move a bit more. Just wait till I respond. Okay, guys. Okay. Kaya yan. Just two more. Just two more and we are good. Legit. Choka Haze. How about Inbox? Miss Yumi. Fine. Oh shit. You good? Wait, we have scrim access. Do you allow PUGS? Or even scrims? What time is scrim? What time is scrim? What time is scrim? What time is your scrim? Rebirth. 8:30 lol. Oh, okay, there's no time. Oh, I see. I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I invite one more. So how many here have scrim at 8:30? Quick question. Like, how many people we can get? Whew. It's getting harder and harder, honestly. This is getting harder and harder. Only Rebirth, I think. Okay. You got it. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Rebirth is good. Are we gonna be able to go for this one? That's a real question. Let's go to LT. Make sure everything is fixed up. Mersh, let's go. G, let's go. I think it's fine. Bahala na. Screw it. That's the teams, guys. That's the teams. Who cares anymore by this point in time?
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Gets harder and harder, ladies and gentlemen, but it seems like we are gonna be able to get a game at the very least. And let's go into this one. Blue and red on both sides. And big shout outs to the people who have made this happen. You know, that kind of thing. Make sure that is all good in the hood. Beyond that, time to get into the games and get into this one, ladies and gents. Why is the camera speed a little too fast for my liking? But beyond that, you know, it's bad. Let's get back into the game. Didn't even get to fix things over this time. And well and truly, we are gonna have to think about a lot of things into the future of this pug thingy-majigger. But beyond, yeah, blue and red. Didn't fix yet, Sensei Daks. Just reroll. Just pick. What? Just fill. We don't have time to fix. Honestly. Just fill, guys. Just fill up whatever is missing, guys. SP cameras. Yeah, it seems like, you know, we'll fix if next game happens.
Round 1.
Yeah, we'll fix if next game happens, you know. Okay, let's get into this one. It is gonna be blue and red playing on. We are gonna have a match here on Night Markets. It's a Metro Teleporter on to for Axel, going to that high ground. In the meantime, that is gonna be the first frag there. Choco is gonna get the takedown onto Axel. And yes, the right hand side. They playing in the doorway, still though, no Risu coming up on top. Going for the pocket play alongside Mersh. In the meantime though, Sand, the first frag already takes care of Sun. Going for shots already, will get that takedown. In the meantime, Lucio will get caught as well. Blazer getting the frag there, and then, and right here, right now, Reverts even cleaning up Ashy. A little bit of a slow start here now for the blue hand side. Thank you for follow there. Kurtz, PTTSN. And hopefully, yes, we can get these games going in the first place. That's right here, right now. Pile driver there, and then from Shibuya-sama. Blazer in the meantime, go for the punch. But it's a 1-for-1 trade. Axel playing that Reaper right here, right now. ADN getting the frag as well. Rotating onto the left-hand side, trying to get the movement over. Still though, Ashy making it rain. The far rockets keep on connecting. Coalesces in the meantime here from Hamush. That's a long name for this Moira. And an even longer beam. Trying to get the takedown there, and then Axel in the meantime going for the brawl. Here's the rocket rush though from Ashy. It's time to make it rain. Ashy getting the frag on back. Sander in the meantime with that tactical visor. The 3 frags on the board here, and now for Sander. Make that 5! A clean sweep here, courtesy of the tactical visor. And 3 shots all around. The red hand side gets that team kill. And we'll go forward to this one. Anyway, quick little replay into this match. And yes, there you go, Rock Barrage as the tactical visor is able to get the point and click adventure going, gone. In the meantime though, still it is going to be a Valkyrie here from Minori, going onto the right hand side. Ash in the meantime, still playing that for 3. Axel letting it rip with the Death Blossom. And it's time to go for the Minesweeper. Samfire though in response from Rebirths, keeping the tempo on. In the meantime, Choke Hayes trying to still fight, trying to still brawl. And it's going to be a situation where that is going to be taken down there. Coalescence right here, right now from Hamush, immediately shut down by Ashy. In the meantime, it's time to go for as many shots as possible. The blue hand side, oh, ADN getting back on the board. And here comes the Primal Rage from Sun. It might just be the Sun setting on 1 or 2. Samfire though here from Mersh, completely well timed. Choka Hayes trying to go for that Graviton Surge, but it just wasn't enough. And in the end, it is Sun getting the leap on in instead. The 1-for-1 trade yet again, overtime now ticking away. And things looking really good here for the blue hand side. They're able to take their ground. They're able to still stay on with the damage. The Blazer getting on the board. Here we go though with the mines. 2-for-2 trade so far. Mersh with a beautiful poop, taking care of Hamush. And Team Blue make it happen. That's Belusho just completely on fire after a beautiful boop. But Rebirth's getting the boop as well onto ADN, and goodbye to the Wrecking Ball. Rebirth's able to be in position for that one. In the meantime though, Sun all alone has to disengage. The Winston cannot keep up the tanking. Still though, another poop this time from Mersh. Does he get Rebirths? Samfire instead onto the floor. Blazer getting frag onto 1. Beautiful poop from Mersh! And that is going to be a double kill courtesy of our Lucio! Samfire available here for Mersh yet again. It's a reset already. And the blue hand side have been able to make things happen yet again. What a poop there from Mershi. Able to hold on, able to be by the doorway. And even though Samfire different Rebirths, he walks into the doorway straight into that sound wave. And it is the takedown there. Anyway though, right here, right now, Samfire available here for Mersh. Zooming around as much as possible. 3-5 ultimates actually on the board here and now for the blue hand side. And here comes ADM trying to run people over. Valkyrie though, courtesy of Inoriyusu, going for top as much as possible. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Sander in the meantime, tactical visor, going for as many shots this time. Not gonna get the clear sights that he was able to do so on to that first engagement. But here you go, is a Deadeye, and Blazer gets in the face, and who's gonna get that takedown there with the Moira. We got the guard now tossed to the points. ADN going for the Gal Gun. And for the time being, it is going to be that boss available here. And now Axel does get to Chibaya-sama. In the meantime, Pile Driver going for the hits. And in this situation, it is the Wrecking Balls rolling onto the points, moving around as much as possible. Axel in the meantime, Death Blossom is available. And they will have a coup de grace into this one. Something in reserve, something to hold on to try and take the W. We'll see if it's gonna pan out, because it's Axel dropping down from the heavens. Blazer will do the same, 2 frags on the board for both Reapers. But overtime not ticking away, it is gonna be all up to that point control. And it is gonna be Shibaya-sama trying to set things up. Ashy though is fragging out. Able to get 2, cannot get close though thanks to this proxy mines. And Blazer instead showing his stuff. The Reaper getting enough of that Valley. Sander blowing up Ashy as poops on out. And well done there to Blazer, getting the zone on the Reaper in the neck of the woods, in the neck of that point. And it's looking pretty much the gatekeeper in this scenario. Wants to go for the murder right here, right now. Mines are into play as well, setting things up. And by the situation, it is going to be dance onto the point. ADN getting the frag onto Hamush. In the meantime though, there you go with the pulse bomb. Ashy getting back on the board. It seems like the Reaper just cannot get the kills fast enough, even though he did such a good job at getting the zone on. Axel instead with the frag down. Merge getting immediately onto Sander. And Shibaya-sama stands still. It is going to be the point being retaken here and now by the blue hand side. Overtime just burns like a candle. There you go. Is there any rank limit for Pugs? No, not at all, my friend.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Enough waiting around.
Oh, holy crap! Yeah, dude, I got a bad case of the tummy aches. But yeah, if you do want to join, yeah, feel free to do so. Everyone and anyone is welcome to get into these games. It's a good way to get ready for your scrims or the like. You just meet some people who want to play away from the ladder.
Round 2. Capture.
Anyway, let's get into this one, the blue hand side. Now with the 1 map advantage. Ashley, of course, on that Widowmaker. And we see Panona Mersh has been doing such a good job, honestly, on the Ilios, surprising everyone. But Ashley, yeah, where are you going, bro? Where are you going, brother? Grapple hooks onto the Gardens Pagoda, basically, and just falls on down. Axel instead, first frag onto Choka Haze. Okay, after fight. After fight, who wants to sub? Yumi or Yumi Vigi? Who wants to sub? Who wants to sub there? ADN gonna get the kill though. Blazer in the meantime with the headshots. And for the time being, the right-hand side getting zoned overall, though. This is going to be Team Blue trying to take control of the bridgeway. Blazer going to get isolated. But there you go, the right-hand side going for that capture. Here comes Inorusu, though. Seems like it is taking a little bit here for the right-hand side. Bullets bomb, though, onto the floor. Rebirth gone from the game. And by this point in time, Pile Driver here and now from ADN zipping along. Will it be enough? They need to see a reset here for both sides as Team Blue is keeping things up. Here we go with the mines though. Axel going for the shot. Shibaya-sama gonna get the takedown there. And in the meantime, the red hand side, 2 frags on the board yet again. Still though, the Wrecking Ball and Delusion giving chase. And we are gonna get one of our legendaries. One of our legendary basically stalls on Gardens. It's always something pretty normal. ADN though, getting things back yet again. And close the door, man, because the dogs are gonna go crazy. And Overuse though does have that coalescence. And the point has been captured here by the red hand side. There you go, time to get pausing. Let's go for a pause real quick. Rebirth has to hop on out. And yeah, there we go, guys. Give me a sec. Rebirth has to hop on. What's up, Mr. Plaza? How you doing? Hello. Akadao. Okay. There you go. We are gonna put Vigilance into the game. Thanks for the compliments, man. Thanks for the compliments. Kurtz, we've been doing this for so long already. Are starting. Let's go back into this one, ladies and gents. There are a few issues there, but it seems like we are good to go. You know, it's been it took a little while, but yeah, basically, if you do want to see the history of the Pugs rather, check that one out. bit.ly says OverRush PH PUGS. We've been doing this for quite a while already. Pulse bomb though onto the floor. Not gonna get much done there. Sun in the meantime going for the brawl. And this is a C-based effort. Coalesce is still here from Yusu trying to stay in the back line. Ashley and Sander getting back on the board. Here we go though with Ashley trying to get the shots on going. But the Infrasight, of course, is available. The Widowmaker not the best in CQC. And Shibaya-sama is trying to get on it already. Moira going for the top up as well, and Norisu plays forced to play on the inside. The Blazer this time gets the frag down. Here we go with the Deadeye. Trying to get the Prime on, trying to get the shots on going. Sees ADN by the corner, but it's not the PTR patch as of yet, ladies and gents. You can't really lock on that quick. But anyway, Blazer holding steadfast into the middle. We did get a substitution. It's Vigilance into the game instead. In the meantime though, Sun and we still staying on the Reinhardt actually. Oh, that's gonna be a stun on the Axel. Very questionable Death Blossom there all alone. Cannot get any value by that point in time. And still though, Soundbar available for Merge, but Shibaya-sama has decided to say the long farewell to our Lucia. Falling down Skyscraper. 1.21 meters falling down. Anyway, by this point in time, here we go with the Coalescence from Hamush. Keeping the beam on going. ADN though, mines are still there onto the points. But this is going to be a Graviton Surge pretty much whipped from the right-hand side. Roll in and out. Sam Barrier gonna be there. Here we go though with the pulse on from Sander. Doesn't get too much. Ashley though using the Sam Barrier advantage. Using all that shield HP as much as possible. Beautiful stick on the Sander. And that is going to be a Kamikaze. Unable to get the connection. The Mercy next on the list is Axel. Okay. It seems like, yes, they are going to be able to stabilize. Sir, happened. UK? Seems like there is a little bit of an issue. Yeah. We'll go though with the Deadeye. And I'm not really too sure. I'm not really sure if you're asking for a pause right now. But anyway, it is going to be 2-for-2 trade here. And now the blue hand side still in this fight. Even with the Reaper. Unfortunately, AFK. Please, sir, 1 minute. Okay. Pausing. Okay, seems like there's a bunch of issues. Seems like there's a bunch of issues today. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, unfortunate. More food for me then. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Stuff going on today, I'm gonna go toilet then. Yeah, unfortunate. Pause champ. Pause champ, man. Pause champ. But yeah, if you guys have always been interested in joining some pugs, especially in the SEA region, this is pretty much the place to go. We do this twice a week. And, you know, sometimes we have issues like this, especially if people have issues IRL, because we are forced to wait on them in the first place to get these games going. We start at 8 PM, and usually we get the game going by 8:15, 8:20. Still, though, in our 2 rosters, we haven't been able to update the sheet as of yet. Ashley, ADN, Axel, Merce, Sun, and Inorisu on the blue hand side. Here for the red, though, it's Sander, Shibaya, Sama. We also have Blazer. Oh my god, Hamush. Hamush, how many O's is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Vigilance. And finally, Choka. No, it's actually Rebirth. Who was there? Had to hop on that. So it is Vigilance as a sub. And Choco Haze in instead. Anyway, how are you guys doing in your days today, ladies and gents? Not like this. It's already, you know, how it is, how it works in the first place, guys. Aren't we already used to the pause pugs for how many years so far? Anyway, though, relax, we're doing fine, and that has been a pretty high octane match, honestly, even with all the issues. The red hand side with the advantage, and Team Blue really needing their Reaper to be actually in the fights in the first place to get enough frags to get takedowns there. Hamush, oh, W, give those guys a follow, I guess, if they do stream. And this is game number 1. We start things off on Lijiang Tower. Hopefully, we can get things going. Gee, who else is here? Sander, you back. Ashy as well with 3 Ys. There you go, guys. I'll give you some shoutouts because we are just waiting anyway. Mersh on Facebook as well as Boss Ube on the Twitch. Who else can we shout out? Who else is your streams? Just need to wait on for Mr. Sander to be good to go, and we can get back into this one. What's up, Agent X? Nilsson's finally come on in as well. R Daks PH. Who's that, guys? Who is that guy? I have no idea. I heard he streams OD Pacific when he's at home, but he's not always at home lately. Is that Saito? Hey Saito, say hi to Minnesotans. Hello, yes, that is Mr. Plaza. He is just there. Back. Okay. Okay, everyone good? Starting, huh? Sounds good, guys. We are good to go back into this one. You know, that's just, at least in Pugs, even though you get these boss times. Fun facts, 90% streamers which streams on Twitch. Yo, that is big fact. What's the other 10%? What's the other 10 then for Mr. Ashy? Is Shibari-sama getting back on the board? So basically, let's actually talk about how these compositions are working well on Gardens. The dive composition here for the red hand side through the Wrecking Ball allots them pretty much that rotational action. Mines are so potent. And back to the point they go, they already get the capture. Chokahe's sure on the Zarya. It's not gonna be a full dive in any sorts on time. But Shibaya and ADN have been looking for the boops, looking for those takedowns. And the red hand side with the 100 to 48 here and now. Unable to get the touch, unable to get on through the blue hand side, too far off to contest. And instead, we are going to be going to control center. Remember guys, the only thing you need to do is to add the battle tag down below up at DaxCast1656 to get into the games. And you are good to go. You are ready to play into this one. It's open to all ranks. We just want people to have some fun, to play along. So even if you are trying to learn, even if you are at the top 500 mark, you are welcome here. All you just need to do is not be a toxic fuck to begin with. Just meet the expectations of the ranks that your people are with in the first place. And we do have a draft system when we have more and more people to begin with. Anyway though, yes, we do have a community of people from a certain team right now, and they are just having a good time on both sides. But in the meantime, siege composition here for Shibaya-sama and Chokahe's. Looking to get that second floor. Ifield is set on up though by Merce, swaps on over to the Batiste. And closer. The damage here from the blue hand side is piling on up. The Batiste can pack a punch, especially if the shield cracks. Axel on the Junkrat, not really the pick you see too often, but on control center can be anyhow effective. The right hand side though with the first capture. In the meantime, it is going to be Tracer going for the shots as much as possible. You want to cast with me, Saito? Of course not. This is a dead game to you. But yo, Sander going to get the frag there onto Axel. 2-for-1 trade so far. Did you bring your laptop ba? Oh, you can set up because nag-ahanap sila Calamitous ng kalaro. But yeah, Sander and Hamush getting back on the board. The red hand side with the push. And does it make you feel nostalgic to see this game? Classic Overwatch, classic Saito Blade. So guys, if you don't know the story of Saito in the community, basically, he would whip out a Dragon Blade and get no kills. He would miss the Swift Strike. He would miss the slash. He would hit one person with one slash. They won't die. They just get away, and that's the show. There you go. And then he says that the game is broken. Classic Overwatch. And you know, the thing about the community, it has gotten better, especially throughout the years, but it has gotten smaller. Beautiful post bomb though from Sander, and it is through the F matrix, through the I field, the Tracer just getting as speedy as possible. Let's watch that one again, as here comes the replay on to this one. There you go to that recall, gets onto the forefront. Sander already able to get the 2 tanks, sees the lap, decides, hey, I can just get through that, so gets the stick onto Batiste, and that is the show. And though right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be still staying on with this Tracer versus Tracer, Ashy versus Sander. A big matchup to begin with. Both sides so potent in their antics. But here comes Axel now. He's going to get that Riptar onto Chokahe's. To the point, does go to the blue hand side. The Zarya of ADN whips out that Graviton Surge, and it just cycles on through. The Reinhardt Shibaya-sama all alone, trying to swing as much as possible. But the Rein Zarya pairing from ADN and Sun this time gonna be dawning on a new day. 4 frags on the board. The blue hand side gets the flip. And it's time for them to go for the choke. They still have that Junkrat, of course, from Axel. They can pack a punch with the spam to begin with. And Ashy has been doing such a good job as well with that pulse bomb, able to get some sticks. But Sander right now is feeling the hate, feeling the strength within his veins. Axel though, able to get on board already. Shibaya-sama down for the count. Stick right now onto that Tracer, and Sander recalling to safety. Still though, Axel now the target, 2-for-2 trade. Axel though able to get back on the board. Blazer just trips over some mines. And here for the red hand side, they do have the advantage because Harush throws a Biotic Orb. It bounces onto the wall and into the face of Ashy. In the meantime, here we go with another Biotic Orb courtesy of Hamush, keeping the heals on going. The blue hand side right now with Sunsun and ADN onto the right. Working the brawl as much as possible. Sunsun right now gets a stun onto one, but here comes Blazer with his own patented blade. Gets a frag onto one, cuts down Mersh and in her prime. And with 3 kills on the board, you can say that was a worthwhile blade. What do you say about that blade, Saito? No? Okay, very good. Good job. Good co-caster here. So what brought you along, Mr. Plaza? He and Saito actually have some plans later on tonight, but he is quite early because we are still in the Pugs. It is what it is though. 2-1 right now. We are in a best of 5 situation in the red hand side with the advantage. And though guys, we do have some slots available. Feel free to hop on in. And by this point in time, let's get those icons going just to make my life a lot easier. For next game, thanks. Next game, thanks. Seems like we're not... Temperature isn't best right now, but we can just up the ante with the air conditioning. And we can get back into this matchup. So far so good here for the red hand side. They are with 2-1 advantage. Still though, Axel gonna be going for that Symmetra actually. And this is one of those pocket strategies on Night Market. You teleport up on top and you can get to the point first. Lucio helps things out. You can play the doorway game. And Sunsun able to take advantage. Frag already with that charge. Ashley getting on the board with a punch as well. And it seems like Axel's ideas have borne fruit into this one. Every time you see a tree and it will grow as much as possible, and remind yourself of the Symmetra teleporter. Ashley though, pretty much falling off the abyss. Misses a punch, falls on down. But overall, the blue hand side with this initial capture, 2-1 scenario right now. Blue hand side needs every map win that they can get. And they are coming close to that coalescence. Sander though will get caught. You can't play the Symmetra like that if you're all alone. Teleporting will do you no good. And the coalescence right here, right now from Inoue Ryusu is online. Can use it at any point in time, but the blue hand side going for the choke, going for the spawn camp actually. And it's time to invade the food court, the food market into this one. Ashley though trying to find the ideas, trying to find the angle, doesn't get it. Blazer able to zip on away with a concussive mine. But another Junkrat here for the red side. Might not really pan out this time in this map. Axel has been pretty serviceable on that Symmetra, especially with the CPs. But Hamush gonna get that safe time. Grab the surge though here from ADN. 2-for-1 trade so far. And this is gonna be Team Blue in their element. They have the Doofus so strong in CQC. And Ashley giving chase, taking care of that Moira. Even going for the teleporter, sees the Wrecking Ball right now. Shibaya-sama gonna be thrown back into spawn. But randomly icon rolls because I wasn't able to fix it for the first game. We just started ASAP because people had scrims to go on. In the meantime though, Shibaya-sama slowly but surely rotating to that point. Blazer gonna go for the Riptire as well. There you go with the photon barrier. And Ashley by this point in time slams down onto Vigilance. Here we go though with the Meteor Strike available, but Sander just walking along downtown. Casual stroll leads to his demise. 3-for-1, make that a 4th. As Hamush gets punched into the wall, Meteor Strike as well, keeping the tempo on. And where was this blue hand side before? Because they are just completely dominant. 83% and counting. As soon as the momentum went their favor, they have been completely in charge. Anyway though, last ditch efforts and so many members in different angles. Sander right now going to that high ground, looking to make sure that he can get that touch. Golden barrier is available, trying to set things up, dancing along away from those turrets. But Ashley comes from behind, gets that Shoryuken on. Gonna get that frag on back. 2-for-2 trade so far. Shibaya-sama, beautiful setup with the mines. And you can say that the Wrecking Ball ultimate is so strong onto the point itself. Coalescence here now in Inoue Ryusu, getting a takedown with the big beam. Garpton Surge though completely whiffed from ADN. Stands still, looks at it in shame, in agony. But who else is being punished here? It is gonna be Team Red. And we are all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. 2-for-2. We can get a last-ditch effort from both sides.
2-2.
So remember guys, BO5, and this means a last chance for many of our players to take the W in our first game. Always good to see a 2-2 scenario. It means that you do have to win out, ideally on all 3 maps. But this time, who will take the W? Last time we were on Gardens, I believe that was Team Red basically taking control, especially with the antics of Shibaya-sama on that Wrecking Ball. In the meantime, No more shenanigans. It is going to be standard play here and now. Mei and Hanzo actually here for Team Blue. Lucia Moira in behind. So they are going to try to go for a bit of the brawl. The Wrecking Ball, of course, can get a boop or two. AD and Shibaya-sama have been rolling around at the speed of sound and have been looking for as many clanks as possible. Billiard balls are hitting. And Blaze are going to get knocked into the koi pond. First one fed to the Piranhas. In the meantime, here with the pile driver. Beautiful charge there from Sunsun. Gets the catch onto Shibaya. But Sander in the meantime fragging out Ashy. Will look around, will get the takedown. Here we go with the freeze, but there is a lot of boop action that the Hanzo cannot get the still shot on. Anyway though, Vigilance isolated, separated, will get taken down there by Ashy. The Hanzo getting back on the board. Choker Haze in the meantime gets out in front. And for the time being, this is going to be Team Blue holding the corner, but how long can they stay into this one? Shibaya-sama goes for the pile driver, Blazer getting on the board, and the Reaper and the Wrecking Ball able to get enough of that distance close to get the damage done. Beautiful boop, honestly, from Shibaya-sama, even not the merge, bouncing along with AD and gets the takedown there. And overall, the Wrecking Ball with such a setup for the Reaper to get all the DPS that he can. Anyway though guys, here for the red hand side, they are going to be looking to rotate around and get some boops in again with Shibaya-sama. But it's all about holding that bridge. Sunsun though, actually a good snipe onto Vigilance. And right now Ashley going for that Dragon Strike. Sander though spots that lone Hanzo. And the Ranger will get taken down there. In the meantime, the Sheriff backing on out. The Coalescence is a scary, scary light. It's not a big flashlight there guys. It is going to be a big beam of demise. And anyway, 3 frags on the board here for Team Blue. Axel getting back on the board. So many A's on that scoreboard. So little time. And we are going to get a flip here and now. So both sides pretty even in terms of that percentage. But Team Red having 4 ultimates. Make that 5 coming online. Even a 6 later on into the fight. Will be all up to them to balance out their economy. Balance out how they play things. And Vigilance playing so safe, grouping and getting away from any potential headshots. In the meantime though, Hamush with the rally, but Ashy trying to still go with the shots. ADN in the meantime gets that poop. Blazer getting back on the board. And every single time Blazer gets close, he is going to be pretty lethal. Sander even with another dead eye akin to the last session. If you guys have checked out the highlight on the Facebook page, it was the Ryan Shatter of Ambi. There was another good play though, Sander with a beautiful dead eye on Watchpoint Gibraltar. You can check that one out in the VOD, in the videos itself. Anyway though, fight's not over yet. Here comes the blue hand side, trying to still stay on by the bridge. Shibaya-sama in the meantime, forced to boop on away. Blazer though getting back on the board. And right here, right now, it's time to go for the pile driver yet again. Trying to get as many takedowns as possible. Seems like we are having a few hiccups though onto the stream. Beyond that, hopefully all does go well. Another boop there from Shibaya-sama. Gonna be forcing 2 to fall on down. Ashy in the meantime, slowly but surely trying to get on away. By this point in time, it's Sander getting on the board. Shibaya-sama though will join on in. And Team Red, 74% and counting. We'll see how this is going to pan out for them. Sander forced to get on away. Ashy getting clear sight lines, but the Dragon Strike is going to be pretty much his saving grace. Will it be enough though? As here comes the Dragon. Gonna be able to connect onto the point. Hamush the target will get taken down there already. ADN with such a proper setup. Shibaya-sama though comes on back. But Sandbar here from Mersh. And here comes Blazer trying to go for that Death Blossom. Not gonna pan out. Axel instead caught in that Graviton Surge. But without the follow-up damage, without that Reaper on, it's not gonna be enough to get that setup going. In Ryusi instead, 2 frags with that Coalescence. And 3 on the board here for the Moira. Getting those final blows, giving him a little bit of that confidence. And Team Blue showing that they are not done yet. Can they keep things up though? Can they get the pressure on? Will it be enough for them to take the W? As by this point in time, they are going to be still staying on. Here comes Shibaya-sama yet again, trying to get through to the other side. In the meantime, this is going to be the Wrecking Ball. Moving around, potentially can get a takedown here and now. And goes on to the other side. ADN in spot of trouble. Axel though onto that high ground. Death Blossom is available. Sander in the meantime gave 3 pot shots. And an opportunity here for Axel actually to see that Mercy. Death Blossom now available. It's time to let Red the Brigitte going for the stun in front. And it's 3 kills here and now for Team Blue. They're looking to hold Sander though. Last ditch effort with the Dead Eye. Not gonna happen. Axel instead able to survive. Able to get away from the McCree. And into the loving hands of the Mercy and the Brigitte not paying attention. The only one left is Shibaya-sama. Rolling around as much as possible. Mine's on the right. Hope on the left. Or will it be enough? Because Vigilance falls on down, ADM blows up, and is this gonna be GG? Choco Haze getting onto the point, Hamush with that rally. Coalesces though here, and now will it be enough? Sander gonna get armored up, doesn't get taken down by the headshot there. An opportunity for Sander to stay alive. This is gonna be the red hand side with Alexis' effort. Big rally here from Hamush, but Ashy back on the board. And this time the hands are trying to get on through. ADN though, zooming on in yet again, gets the file driver on. Here we go, the mindset again. Ashy now with 2 frags, make that 3, I believe. And the Hanzo, always the potential to carry, always the potential to get takedown after takedown after takedown. With Ashy getting back on the board, there we go. Vigilance tossed into the abyss. The blue hand side winning that one out, but it could have gone either way. That was a very close game, honestly.
Play of the game.
Maximum speed achieved.
Double.
The play of the game goes over to Shibaya-sama. Gets some boops. It's all about the boops today, and he even resets himself. Make sure it's like, you know, that's how it is. That's a good ending for that one. You can clip it, you can botchy it. Everything happened to Mr. Shibaya. Yeah, that was game number 1. We're just having a few issues though. Hello, Mr. Saito, are you? Ay, nako. What's up? What's up again? Lil W. It just means that someone didn't get a card. Thank you, Choke. Thank you, Axel. Who else is hopping out? Anyone else hopping? Anyone else hopping out? That's the real question. Caps. No, I'm asking first. If anyone's hopping out. If no, thank you, Axel. Sick. Me. Okay. I cap. Me. 13 peeps. 13 peeps then. Okay. One person won't play. 13 peeps then. Okay. Okay. Ashy and Elia. LEAI. BRB. Okay, BRB. Okay. Bathroom. Nice. Okay. Yo! Right side of the bed. If you're gonna do shit like that. Wait a sec, guys. I'm gonna have to move things. Cause Mr. Plaza is, I don't know if you can do that thing on stream or not. There you go. What is that? I think there's fire. Nah, dude. Okay, Ashy, no wait. Ellie is first pick. And then Ashy is map. Above me first. Also icons. Icons if please. Okay, let's fix things up. It was, who won? Who won that game? It was Team Blue. So ADN, Sander, Mersh, and yeah. And then our second queue is Shibaya, Blazer, and Hamush. Oh wait, Sander was on the wrong side. There you go. King's Row. King's Row it is gonna be. Okay, sounds good. We always get King's Row. It's a classic map. Classic. Il Clasico. Maybe I'll just block him like this. This is my new angle, guys. This is how it goes. There you go. Perfect. Good shoulder play, Daks. Yumi. Okay. Blazer 2. Ay. Ashy pala. Oops. Ashy 2. XD. Blazer was saying something so long again. Going with one of his patented Blazer speeches. That's actually body blocking. Yeah, dude. I gotta get the body block on. Creep equilibrium is good. There you go. This is how I do it. My hand is gonna be here. Cover Mr. Plaza. I'm making sure. I don't want to get banned, okay, with my Twitch partner account. Mr. Plaza, Vigi, and Curse. This does put Rohanzo here. Okay. Got Mersh, ADN, and Inoa. Ellie, one above. I'm doing with ADN. Ashy will get the next auto. Ashley will get the next auto. So that means Ellie will get Ellie first. Ellie AI. That's a fancy name. Dude, F for Daks. I'm making sure we're good. See, look at that. My hand is perfectly one on a swap. Merge Ino. Okay, so Ino goes here. This is ADN and merge here. And now Ashy one below. It just means one guy won't be able to play, unfortunately. Blazer. Wow, Blazer. So it's up to Ellie now to pick 2. We'll see how this is gonna go. Sander, Hamush, and Shibaya. So one guy unfortunately won't be able to play. Ham and Shibaya. Okay, that's heartbreaking for Mr. Sander. Sorry about that, Sander. But he did such a good job, honestly, with the Tracer. He has to go because of that. Not gonna, it is what it is. Team names and we go. Just to make sure we still have our things going. We always have a formula, guys. And damn. Ashley, Vigi, Curse, ADN, version Blazer on the blue, Ellie, Yumi, Rohan, Ryusu, Hamush, and Shibaya on the red. Body blockers, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Hey, at least we're getting some games going, guys. And twitch.tv /DaksPH 124 136 1671. Okay. I don't know what that means, Shibaya, but let's get into this one, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna be into King's Row, and the less we see of Plaza on the stream, the better we're gonna be in many aspects of life. So here we go back into this screen instead. It's the body blockers on the blue hand side. For the red, it is gonna be, I have no idea what numbers they made me put. 124 136 1671. Dude, it's like a cipher. The numbers make sense. The numbers. And anyway, this is gonna be game numero dos. So are we gonna have a 2-game session yet again today, guys? Or will we have more? That's gonna be the real question. Hopefully we get up to 6 for our day and age. Anyway, right here, right now, body blockers on the blue. Here for the red, it is gonna be 1, 2, 4. I'll remember this. I will remember this. I can make this. 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 6. 1, 6, 7, 1. So we'll just call them team numbers in the broadcast. It's Ashy as the captain. Vigilance is there as well. He picked up the 2 supports first, actually, between Vigilance and Cursebreaker. And we'll see if it's going to pan out here for Ashy, able to just support basically his main role. Vigilance has been such a great addition to any team in the first place, especially with that Moira as well as that Mercy. Has honestly been at the top of the top in the Pugs, but these are familiar names and familiar faces to me and to everyone else. Hamush though, how many O's does this guy have? Again, 7 of them in fact. And Shibaya Sama to round things over. Now it's time to get back into the game. Body blockers on that first defense with Ashy on that second floor. Vigilance in the meantime, playing that Mercy, of course. Mercy on, a lot of healing here. And now Ryan Zarya to be as comfortable and as fun-loving as can be on KR. And let's get into the game. Ellie in the meantime, deciding it's time to play that Pharah up in the skylines, flying along as much as possible. In the meantime though, feel free to join, guys, if you don't want to hop on in. But the Pharah needing a top up already. Seems like Hamush is not paying attention. Hey, someone notice the Pharah. Ellie needs the heals. Finally gonna get it. Hamush, come on, pay attention to your farm, man. Up into the air they go, Blazer. The white low charges into the abyss and into the loving arms of Yumi, happily taking that kill with that Sigma. And something I've noticed from Yumi, she's been really learning how to play the Sigma in so many situations, as well as in the ladder, being really good at getting the hits already, improving every single time she plays. And she has been one of the more active ladder people now in the PH community. She's doing so well with that Sigma. But we'll see if she can keep it up into the next patch. As the red hand side has decided to go for the zone. 1, 2, 4. Gonna be holding to the streets already. Ellie in the meantime just pocketing the Hanzo actually. And I feel like Ellie feels a little forgotten in this situation. The Pharah really needs that pocket, especially against that McCree from ADN. The Dido is there. Ellie staying on the ground. Gonna be lifting on up, but the charge just isn't there. And good timing honestly from the Pharah. Well calculated. Only gonna be a bit of damage. Now 30 HP and a dream to stay alive. No, ADN gonna get that takedown. And it seems like the Pharah is not going to get the support that she's been looking for anytime soon. Ashley though with that Dragon Strike going to get the takedown. Blazer getting back on the board as well. Vigilance right now with the Valkyrie. That is going to be the 2 support ultimates used up in this scenario. So a McCree on the field here for Ellie. Going to be a lot more potent, especially if you are going to get pocketed into the middle line. In the meantime, here we do still see body blockers defending onto this first point. Interesting approach already going through the archway. Usually you have yourselves onto the other side, but Cursebreaker backing on now, respecting the position, respecting the opposition there. And then in the meantime, here we go, Yuumi. Flux will connect onto 2, but Blazer onto the right hand side, trying to go for that side shatter. Doesn't get much done in the first place. Both sides actually. Tank ultimates do not get any casualties whatsoever. Beautiful shield player from Yuumi. Gonna be in the way of the Grappling Surge, and Rohanzo given the space to get that frag after the flag. Vigilance still whipping out the pistol, unable to get the hit. In the meantime, here comes Shibaya-sama just charging on in, takes care of AD, and Rohanzo playing his namesake yet again, fragging out again and again. And 124, 136, 1671, the numbers are just completely in charge of this one. Anyway though, here for the red hand side, looking to go for that high ground, and that is going to be a Sonic Arrow. Just allow Rohanzo to get more or less the scouting information that they need. Still though, Hamush just heavily boxing Rohanzo in this situation. Ellie in the meantime, trying to stay into the back line, knows that the Mercy's Grace is on to the other DPS. This will be an opportunity here and now if the blue hand side can find that option, can find the McCree in the midst. Still though, in order to use the first casualty, the Coalescence will get cancelled. Rohanzo though, easy frag there. Here we go with the Sonic Arrow. Vigilance bringing ADN on back, and Ashley getting on to the board yet again. Storm Arrows are there. Rock is going to be trying to get into the way. Blazer in the meantime, Nana boosted up yet again, and Cursebreaker really trusting his tank to get the damage done, to be as potent as possible. Rohanzo caught in the corner, gonna get smushed like a spider. And anyway, the body blockers gonna be playing into the streets yet again of KR. 2:52 on the clock. We'll see if they can hold as long as possible. Because in the meantime, in the forefront, here we go yet again with Team Blue. Gonna be trying to still stay on. Shibaya-sama in the meantime. Oh, the shatter there from Blazer. Trying to get connection on. Blazer in the meantime with the charge already. Will it be enough? Ashley though goes for the Dragon Strike. Easy frags there. And then now we'll go for a little bit of an experiment, guys. This is gonna... I might regret this. I'm gonna stop the potential recording here. Seems like we're just not connecting onto our FPS right now. And hopefully we can get the boost that we're looking for in terms of performance. Anyway though, right now, here we go with the arrows yet again. Storm Arrows here from Ashley through to the corner, trying to get things done. In the meantime though, it is going to be the Deadeye here from Ellie, charging things up. Yuumi in the meantime using the opportunity to get the Flux on. It's ADN to the lift, to the skies. Ellie going to get taken down there. In the meantime, Blazer and they get Nana boosted up. It's time to go for the charge, and the Dragon Strike will pack a punch, will cut off that retreat. Rohanzo timing that one right. 1 through 4 is getting on the board yet again. Here we go with the Storm Arrows by this point in time, and every time Rohanzo is given free shots, it's just an easy time to get takedown after takedown after takedown. Anyway though, right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are still going to be having the red hand side on this attack. 2:48 on the clock. They are able to get the push. They are trying to get closer and closer to the tail end of King's Row. A full cap is always the dream in so many scenarios. Sonic Arrow here, and though merge with that Grappling Surge into the Dragon we go though. Ashley using that setup to get 3 frags, doesn't even need to look to get those takedowns there. And Sonic Arrow into the midst yet again. Still though, the body blockers in this game will be giving chase. They see the Moira already, they see the Mercy. Both supports trying to keep things up in the first place. But Rohanzo coming from spawn, gonna get the takedown there. In the meantime, still we do have Rohanzo coming through the same corridor as Ashley. And anyway, the blue hand side gonna be holding steadfast at the front of that corner. They're playing close as much as possible, trying to cherry toke their opponent using the map as its cover. But anyway, Rohanzo on that high ground. Vigilance will try to go for the pistol play instead. In the meantime, Fire Strike is there. ADN getting on away at the same time. And Ashley back on the board into this instance. Now it's time for the Shatter to connect. Blazer going for the charge. Ellie in the meantime with that Deadeye. But Ashley spots the target. Sonic Arrow to the face of the McCree. And you can see intelligence coming out of the eyeball of that cowboy. Anyway though, body blocker is still on the board. They've been looking so solid so far. They've been very effective at what they do in the first place. Ash in the meantime, storm arrows are there, gonna get the takedown in the first place. And yeah, Tsubaya-sama charging on in, unfortunately. Gonna get taken down as soon as the Hanzo gets the sightlines that they need. Anyway though, Hamusha is there. Here we go now with the Flux yet again. Yumi trying to get the grasp on. Gonna get the takedown. Oh, doesn't get the kills actually. It's Ashy on the opposite end going for the frags. Two were lifted up, but both came out of it pretty much unscathed. Body blockers right now in such a prime position. Basically, they have taken control of as much of the corridor as possible. They have taken control of everything and anything that they can. And by this point in time, they're looking so potent in what they do. Ash still backing on out already. There we go, the fire strike yet again. Meantime, Hamush gonna go for that Valkyrie. And with 30 seconds left, opportunity here and now for 1-2-4, 1-3-6, 1-6-7-1 to go for a decisive blow. But the defense feeling confident. They only need to hold one last time to make things happen. Merge though, Grab the Surge is available. It's time for the Zarya to come closer and closer. In the meantime, ADN and Rohanzo getting on the board. Here we go with a charge there from Blazer. And with 10 seconds left, it's gonna be the Grab the Surge connecting on to 3. Ellie though with that frag, but can anyone touch the payload? That's gonna be the real question. Beautiful zone there from ADN, gets in the way. And Mersh will die for the cause. It seems like the Grab the Surge was enough to stop everyone in their tracks.
0-2, switching sides.
Doomfist as well. Solid punch to get in the way. And well done there to both sides. Seems like though we are going to be keeping on with the antics, keeping on with what we do. And by this point in time, right hand side now going to be on that defense. Body blocker still on the attack. And hopefully, yes, we can get some more games going. Seems like there's a lot of chaos though and disorder happening in the house. The dogs are still going crazy everywhere. Good thing it's not being picked up by the mic as a main source. No, there are days where you just wanna throw them all downstairs and make sure they stay there. You can't, but you can't. Anyway, the bot blocker is gonna be back on to the forefront and we'll be looking for this attack. They have been pretty potent so far with what they do, and some decisive ultimates honestly bringing them the advantage in so many of these fights. In the meantime, the right hand side has to understand that 1-2-4, 1-2-6, 1-6-7-1 will only work with both DPS being protected. Ellie though gonna be playing a more safe Mei. Hanzo here and now for Hanzo. We're basically seeing parts of the meta here and now for team numbers. Because they have that Sigma, they have that Batiste, they have the Hanzo and the Mei. The name of the game is Overwatch, and this is pretty much what you can see at the higher echelons of play. Anyway though, it's time to get things started. Ellie, hiding by the wall, but oh, Blazer! Gonna get the pile driver on instead. Mersh in the meantime, playing down Winston as well. Double dive here and now for body blockers. And an aggressive one adds that. Ashley though, forced back on the way. Ellie, trying to get the freeze on going. I feel though here from Amush pretty early into the fight means that they will have a safe spot to defend from. Anyway though, here we go with the deflect already. That is gonna be Ashley trying to get on the way. Shots now keeping on coming. Switch strike to get through to the other side. And here we go with the rock, but Rohanzo getting onto the board. First breaker in the meantime onto the right hand side. Here we go with the sonic arrow onto the back line. And 1-4, defending so close. They're feeling so confident, honestly, with how things are being played. They're feeling so confident in their abilities to go for the chokehold. And then thank you to Ambi. Shibaya-sama though will take that charge there. Blazer getting closer and closer. Has to get away from the Ambi Matrix though. His shield will crack immediately as soon as the shots keep coming. And then we'll over Ryusu in the meantime with that coalescence. Keeping the beam on going by this point in time. Still though here for 1-2-4. They are going to be holding close as possible. Blazer trying to get all the way. Saito in the meantime is trying to get some lifts, but we'll see if the Nano Blade here from Ashy can lift the Spirit Self-Esteem. Tags the rocket into this one. If you really want to, you can. 3-2, 4-2. Trying to get the win here, and now the first point will get taken here by Body Blockers, and a well done job there by Mr. Ashy using that Nano Boost. It's draft pick. You can request it, but it will pretty much be you guys at disadvantage.
Stop the payload.
Yeah, that's the truth about that. You can request it if you do want to stack all together. It's the how the draft system works. You should always be able to get the picks that they need. Beautiful now from Blazer, gets the block into the shatter, and well executed here from Body Blockers, playing the momentum game right here, right now. Shibaya-sama unable to get the job done. And there we go with the swings yet again. Body Blockers coming closer and closer to the corner of King's Row. Every single time they're able to win the chokehold without a proper fight, it is going to be them at such a good advantage. So, anyway though, by this point in time, the fight isn't over yet. Still gonna be a potential defense here and now from the red hand side. We are gonna be able to hold as much as possible. In the meantime, here we go with the Reinhardt swings already. No lessons though here and now from No Ryusu, keeping the beam ongoing. Ashy solo already needs to get topped up, but here comes Mersh trying to go for the Graviton Surge. Yumi in the meantime getting the chomp. And well done there to Yumi, gets the grass spawn, beautifully executed there. Ashy though, gonna get tripped up by Noah Ryusu. Rohan's getting back on the board. And 1-2-4, 1-3-6, 1-6-7-1 have shown that they are so strong on defense, they are able to make things hold.
Prophetic Flux is ready.
And by this point in time, you're gonna be able to hold that corner steadfast. Anyway though, here in this situation, 1-2-4 will be able to play into a corner, into a chokehold that they don't really need to hold per se. The payload is a distance away, so they can fight not really in a crucial objective area, but instead play into the map and how it goes in the first place. Anyway though, double Shimadas here for Body Blockers. Ashley with a very heroic play to say the least. As soon as he whips it out, it gets taken down. Curse Breaker unable to get the Nano Boost by this point in time. And LEAI, it's time to go for the Blizzard onto the point. Walking into Winter Wonderland. Mersh on that Black Taxi, gonna get dropped down. Rosario though tanky enough to stay alive for the time being, but Rohanzo will say no before she gets back into spawn. And threading the needle yet again through the ice wall, through the doorway. Gonna get the tag down onto Vigilance. What a shot there, honestly, from Mr. Rohanzo. Anyway, in this scenario, it is going to be shades of that first point defense, but a spawn camp really is the situation here. Icons please guys, as Vigilance getting the res on back to Mr. Ashy, the Widowmaker trying to go for the brawl. It's time to play the snipe action, but oh, Blazer with a stun onto the two supports. Hamush unable to get the eye field down, and that is a perfect execution there from Blazer yet again. Able to just outmaneuver Shibaya-sama in those situations, but unable to stay alive. Unfortunately, Ashy will be able to get the frag there. Here comes Body Blockers coming closer and closer. Right clicks are abound from the Zarya. And Vigilance running out of time with the Valkyrie, but the job of the Mercy is already done. Double Sniper by this point in time might get countered if LEAI can get closer and closer to the opposition. There you go already, right click connects onto Ashy. Unfortunately, the Widowmaker not in the sightlines of the two supports. And now it's time for the Twin Dragons to come on down. Shibaya-sama even going for the Shatter. Doesn't really get much there because everyone in that sightline was dead. But ADV on the right hand side, and 1-2-4, 1-3-6, 1-6-7-1 have shown that they are so potent on the defense. They are so good at the chokehold. They're doing so well so far, but will this be the time of the Body Blockers to get all the way to the other side? Shibaya-sama now gonna get pinched on. That is gonna be a carcass of the Ana slamming into the wall. LEAI even getting the freeze on Ashley, falling down to the hand of Noah Ryusu. And it seems like the Mortar has been pretty potent so far, able to make things happen, able to get frags, especially those final blows with the grass, with the coalescence. Clean up on Isle Inoura Yusu, and he has been on point with all of those antics. In the meantime though, fight's not over yet. Curse Breaker does have that mana boost, can plop it onto the Doofus by any point in time. LEAI though, with the Blizzard already, gets the eye field as well, and Ashy gonna pack a punch. LEAI showing that he can even hit harder. The Mei getting closer and closer. Shadow right here right now from Shibuya-sama puts ADN as well as Diana to the floor. Mersh in the meantime with the Captain Surge. Last time she was so effective at getting the zone on. This time it's not gonna really pan out here for the blue hand side. And this is so difficult here for body blockers because Inoue is cleaning up yet again. Yumi is on the board with those rocks. And 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 6, 1, 6, 7, 1 is able to take the win.
Play of the game.
Play of the game does go over to Hashi, but 1, 2, 4 with that victory. Well executed defense. I feel like they could have finished up the map honestly if there was a little more attention to the DPS, but I digress. The defense on second point was so well executed, 67% as well for Mr. Inoue Ryusu. Well done there. It's okay. Just block yourself. Block yourself with the cat. Alright, well played to both sides. And let's get it on to captains, please, guys. Whew. Seems like we got a bunch of people now. Last game, you Daks me. Okay. One more. Icons, please, guys. So people can draft easier. Thank you, Mercy. Super appreciated the Mercy. Be a lot easier. It'll be a lot easier if y'all can swap those icons. Ambi, you wanna cap? Maybe get Ambi to captain things up. Ba't may pangit sa likod? Ewan ko eh. Kamukha niya yung ano, yung X-Man. Kilala mo yan? Quicksilver. Oh, if it's okay. Sige. Sounds good. Ambi is captain number 2. Sec. Oh, what's our team anyway? If Blazer agrees, you can pick them all up first. Basically, you guys wanna stop. Basically, if you guys wanna stop. If Blazer agrees, like I'll mind it. I don't mind it if you guys really want to. Since you all came in as 6 anyway. Do you agree, Mr. Blazer? I mean, pick Miko, please. I wanna Ryan V1. Blazer, I'll give them the floor. Okay. Ambi, pick your peeps. Tell me who. Tell me who. All of is it full Daks? Not yet. Not yet. Give me a second first. Give me a second first. Shoutouts to Bob. It's okay. We don't judge here. I'll pick Cyanide and 86 works. No. Pick everyone you're getting. There, Blazer. Wait. Blazer, wait. Ambi, pick everyone. Giant, Boss, Songjiwoo, and Boss. And Hungry. Okay. So this puts Axel, Miku, and Bob on Team Blue. Sec, guys. Who is? Let me just fix this up. Shibuya Hamush. Okay. Laser, pick 2 below me. Shibuya to Inoue. Shibuya to Inoue. So yeah, Shibuya, Hamush, Yumi, Ellie, Rohanzo, and Hamush, and Inoue Ryusu. Nice. Thanks for the plug, Mr. Ambi. How we doing? How we doing, guys? Who else? And one more. And Inoue. Okay. Inoue. Sounds good. Interesting lack of DPS, guys. No goats. No goats. I'm done with that. 2-2-2, please. Since who got pick? Who got the picks? Since Ambi got the stack pick, Blazer map shut down. No goats, guys. No goats, but I need some DPS. I need some deeps, guys. I need some deeps. Ilios, okay. Team names, and we go. Blazer, you playing DPS for your team? I'll assume. Oh, Bob pala. I'll assume Ambi can fix it. Like, just coordinate. I think Bob, I don't know. Yo, fix it. Fix it. Fix it, Felix. Come on, guys. Team name is Cyanide is Love. Okay, sounds good. Blazer team name. There you go. Fix it, Felix. We're gonna need one support, by the way. Okay, there you go. 2-2-2. Blue. Blue ... Sounds good. So guys, if you do ingest cyanide, you know that you look a little blue. You'll have a very interesting hue, a shade of we're pretty much dying. But anyway, we are gonna be into a very blue and white map. We are gonna be going into Ilios for this one, and it's Team Blue ... A little hesitance there versus the side of Cyanide is Love. The Team Blue versus Team Cyanide into this one. We're gonna be getting the game on in this matchup. Ilios is gonna be the place to be. Thank you, Curse. I'll watch from your stream. Thank you, Curse. I'm having a few issues, right? Honestly, in the stream. Hopefully, I can fix them. It happens from time to time now, and it worries me a lot because I don't know when it will happen. Probably just how it works in terms of the bad boots. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or Risu. And it's gonna be Team Blue yet again. On the blue hand side here for red, it is gonna be Cyanide. And Ambi is the captain of that one, leading his team along. So it's Ambi with Cyanide, of course. Idlix into the matchup as well. Giant Dwarf on as well. Song Jin Woo. And finally, Hungry Range 3. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Good names there. And then for the red hand side, into Ilios we go. And Axel in the meantime gonna be playing that Symmetra. We've been seeing him before on that sim in the first place. Has been very proactive, has been very well set basically with his TP antics. We'll see if he's gonna pan out pretty well here for now for Team Blue, especially with that sim running along in the first place. Meantime though, here we go with the turret set on up to the point already. Hamush gonna be leading the charge. Beautiful hook though from Bob. Gonna be able to get the catch onto Giant Dwarf. In the meantime, Miku using the TP as much as possible. And it's time for them to zip around as they can. Anyway, the blue hand side now of Team Blue itself with the initial capture. It's gonna be a slow and steady push here and now from Cyanide. As Cyanide himself gets the first frag for the red hand side. You see the overextending Doofus to get the takedown there. But with Axel on that Symmetra, he has been able to set things up for his team to get in a proper spot first and foremost. In the meantime, here comes Blazer with a beautiful stun there actually. Seems like Cyanide getting the flashbang onto 2. Idlix getting on the board itself, and she's going to be trying to keep things up with that mortar to begin with. Now it's all about the top up here, and now Blazer though charging on in yet again. Miku in the meantime gonna get fragged down by Cyanide, and here we go with the Deadeye looking to charge on in. Cyanide now 2 frags on the board. The red hand side getting closer and closer. Still though Blazer with the charge. Here we go now with the Reinhardt getting a tackle on, and Sung Jin Woo and Giant Quark getting back on the board. Grabbing the surge available here and now for Cyanide, and the red hand side gets that flip on back. So it's a slow and steady push here from Ambi as well as Song Jin-woo. But the thing about them is as soon as they're able to get to the point, they really are in their element. Ryan Zarya with that Reaper allows them to do things that you would not expect them that they can do. It's going to be very potent and very imposing to begin with. But right here, right now, 3 ultimates ready to go here for Team Cyanide. In the meantime, Miku and Bob on Fire looking to work together with the Winston Roadhog pairing. But it's all going to be up to their skill on the heroes instead of, honestly, the synergy. The Winston and the Roadhog don't really pair well together, but it's time for Team Blue to come closer and closer. Blazer though with the flank, able to get a kill onto Hungry Range 3. In the meantime, Blazer now getting back on the board again. 2 frags there, and then Sung Jin Woo though grabbed on Surge to the corner, able to get catch onto Hamush onto the other side. But that Brigitte is quite tanky, able to stay alive. The flail is just slamming on to the Zarya so far. And Bob on Fire, a 3rd DPS in this scenario. Idix gonna get hooked up. Ambi with a Desperation Shatter gets a good stun onto 2. But it's just too late because Blazer with a beautiful position on that main. Gets in the way, gets in the proper spots, and in the end, it is going to be Team Cyanide giving up on that point. Anyway, though, by this point in time, Team Blue will be looking to keep things up. There we go with the Ice Wall yet again. Ambi in the meantime going for the Fire Strike. And on the flip side, Hamush with the Rally. It's gonna be the flail swinging on yet again. Armor being given to the rest of the squad. The Blizzard is available here and now for Blazer. Still though, that Blossom from Giant Bark gonna get cancelled there, and then by Bob on Fire, able to get a proper time before the barrier connects, courtesy of Sung Jin Woo. And Bob on Fire pushing everyone back. It's time to fall on down to the beach. Cyanide in the meantime though gets that poop onto it, nowhere used to. And with the Rocket Barrage available, might be an opportunity here for the Farah to let it rip. Idlix though gonna be looking to stabilize alongside that Farah flying along. And by this point in time, we'll see if Cyanide can get close with the Rocketeer to begin with. Honestly, the Farah is a strong pick by this point in time. May and the Reaper not gonna have any good anti-air capabilities. Anyway though, here we go with Rocket Barrage raining on down. Bob on Fire the targets. Concentration of rockets connect onto the poor Roadhog. And in this scenario, 3 frags on the board for Team Cyanide. Rally though from Hamush, might be a last stand scenario. Sung Jin Woo instead lets it rip with the Graviton Surge. There we go with the praise from Blazer. But the Mei is all alone. It's gonna be a very difficult way to stay alive. And Hungry Range gonna be getting the Mercy kill on. Cyanide with the flip on back. And a good show so far here from our 6th stack. They have shown that they do deserve to be in this match. They do deserve to keep up with the rest of the crew. And right now, Cyanide gonna be holding onto doorways. Gets the frag onto in order used to. He was just trying to get some coffee, guys. And it seems like the skull is there from the drink. Anyway, Cyanide yet again keeping an eye out. That Blossom here now from Giant Dwarf gonna be eclipsing onto Miku. And it's a 1-for-1 trade. Shatter though does connect. Ambi right now coming closer and closer. 3 frags on the board here and now. And Team Cyanide just keeping things up with the Reinhardt on points. Bob on Fire though. Desperation Whole Hog. Will it actually pan out? 100 HP has to get closer to that objective. Can anyone actually touch? Can Axel get the TP on? Miku has to jump, but doesn't get it in time. Team Blue gives up the objective as soon as they were getting the frags that they needed. The red hand side of Team Cyanide, 100 to 99. Good start there.
Ready for battle.
Could have used a little more time to get ready.
Anyway, though, we still keep on with Ilios. And it's Miku and Bob on Fire going for the Orisa Hog pairing this time. A lot better in terms of that matchup. A lot better, especially on Well. And this is going to be Hooks and Halts, a frenzy, trying to drop people down in the first place. Anyway, though, time to get back into this one. We'll see how this is going to pan out here for both sides. It's Team Blue. Gonna be 1 map down. Forgot about the objective at the tail end of that, and that's highly unfortunate because they were looking pretty on point in most of that matchup. In the meantime, though, here comes Blazer coming closer and closer. Bob on Fire, come back to the points. The Giant Dwarf with the frag there. Axel gonna get caught, will get taken down along the way. And here comes the Hellfire Shotguns. It's time to let it rip as much as possible. Trying to get things done, trying to get work on. And this time, Giant Dwarf going to the left-hand side, the Orisa. So he's setting up for the barrier yet again. I-Field is there, courtesy of Hamush though. But still, a slow and steady push here and now from Team Blue. They do get the frag, sure, but they give up the points. And we'll see if Sung Jin Woo can hold his ground as long as possible to get the percentage that the team really needs. Anyway, no, it seems like Bob on Fire has already gotten the flank, has already gotten the points, has already gotten close to the opposition. And Roadhog able to get things back in this scenario. Good flip here and now from Team Blue. They are going to be trying to keep things up along the way. In the meantime, though, looking to play onto the opposite end. They want to make sure the Orisa has the space that it needs to get the halts on, to get the takedowns from the beyond. And a beautiful halt into the well is gonna be pretty much the defining moment here and now for Mr. Miku. Anyway though, Sang Jinwoo gonna be rotating to the other side. Halt hook being attempted there from the Orisa and Roadhog of Team Cyanide. But no, Blazer going for the zone, going for that Deadeye from behind. But Cyanide does what better. 3 frags on the board with that Rocket Barrage, making it rain down on the fields of Team Blue.
Hello.
There you go, the make things happen. What's up, Claire? Welcome back. Hamush already going for the resets. And in the meantime, we'll see if Team Blue can come back into this one, get through the spawn points, get closer and closer to that well, and get the frags that they need. Anyway, 3 ultimates ready to go here for Team Blue. They're gonna have that Amp Matrix, they are gonna have that Full Hog, and that Coalescence to boot. In the meantime, Supercharger is available here for Miku just after a few more shots. By the way, that actually keeps on going. That is gonna be a beautiful Guy Grenade there from Hungry Range 3. Yet again, Cyanide in the meantime. I just call him Hungry, I guess. I get tripped up trying to say his whole name. But if you can just watch Cyanide come from the above, to come from the lighthouse area. This is going to be 2 frags on the board yet again. Axel coming closer and closer. There you go. Gonna get the tag down onto Cyanide. And Cyanide has been doing so well on the Pharah. Ilios is such a good map to play the Pharah in the first place. And if I remember correctly, Cyanide was able to reach Grandmaster once or twice just playing the Pharah to begin with. So you can really see his proficiency on the hero. This does mean the other 2 DPS have to work hard to actually get the frag down onto the Rocketeer. And by this point in time, it is going to be Blazer getting 2 kills on the board. And nowhere used to getting close as well. Axel in the meantime with the Raper. And as soon as Team Blue is able to bridge the gap, they are going to be able to get the takedowns there.
Amplification matrix ready.
Serious solo ult, exactly, dude. You gotta sometimes taste the solo ults before you can get things done. And speaking of get things done, Hamush right now, ready with that Amphatrix. Gonna be keeping things up, gonna be looking to for the sustain and as well as the zone. But Cyanide again with the Rocket Barrage. This time he's gonna be able to get the frag onto Cyanide. The Rocket Barrage doesn't connect at any point in time, honestly. Good stun there from Blazer. And the McCree going to the left already. There we go though with the hook. Ambi gonna be getting on the way. It seems like Bob just gonna be yoinking that kill away from McCree. And the blue hand side right now gonna be going for the chokehold as potent as possible. And at this time Blazer gets another good flank. And that's something you really need to learn if you do want to climb up the ladder, guys. The better you are at flanking, finding the opportunities to get your opponent off guard, you are gonna be able to be even better and better in the ladder pool. Anyway though, Team Blue has decided to up the ante, go 1 gear higher, and be into this chokehold. They're so strong, honestly, with the Roadhog and the Reaper in this choke. Hamush on the Batiste gonna be able to protect them as well with the eye field. Unfortunately, Axel doesn't step on, will get taken down. Nano boost right now onto the Orisa, not gonna be enough. And here comes Bob on fire yet again. He is looking to go for the push, but Ambi gonna show him who's boss with the well hook. Gonna get the takedown there. Diana right now of Hungry gonna be fragging on that as well. And Norisu and Hamush are left to their own devices. Can Inoa get the boop that he needs? It seems like the Roadhog is being wary. Cyanide getting the frag there. And there you go with the boop onto the Roadhog. And Norisu gonna get the kill onto Ambi. Still not gonna be enough though for the Lucio to go for the solo carry. And right now the Lucio of Norisu going for the boop, but Giant Warp is already teleported away. So unfortunate because Inoa is feeling it. Trying to get as much space as possible. Could have gone for the sound barrier there actually. He was far away to be safe. But better safe than sorry, I guess. Overtime not ticking away. Do or die time here and now for both sides. And keep an eye on Cyanide. He has the rocket barrage already. Can let it rip at any point in time. And it's time to see those rockets fly. Happy Lunar New Year. It has just come and passed. 3 frags on the board already. And Team Cyanide looking to clutch it out yet again. The scoreboard doesn't lie. They are going to get the frags there and then. But it has been so close on both ends. 100 to 99 yet again. But Cyanide going to be able to play the clutch. And Cyanide on the Pharah has been able to get these barrages as quick as can be.
0 to 2. Ready for battle.
Just like old times.
Right. Except for the part where you became a homicidal murderer.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Anyway though, 2-0 lead here now for Team Cyanide. We're just trying to make some plans after the stream. But beyond that, Team Cyanide has been showing on up today. It seems like teamwork makes the dream work. And a 6-tap for a reason. They've been playing really, really well together. They've been showing on up in so many different instances. We'll see though if it will last the whole session. Will it last the whole map? As they have the 2-0 lead right here, right now. Nico and Bob on fire, trying to work together. Orisa hug yet again. This time though, you can see a little more of teamwork here from the tank line. Bob is trying to find those opportunities. Miko in the meantime looking for the setup. Still though, there is that desync. They need to go for those hold hooks. Blazer though, beautiful shot already onto Idlix. It seems like Miku is trying to play that corral, trying to play the sheriff. But on the flip side, it's Team Cyanide is completely in control of this one. There you go, Cyanide getting on the board yet again with McCree. In the meantime, Miku back into the fray yet again. There we go with the leap though from Hamush. Cannot get on out. Ambi with a 5-strike instead, giving chase, and the Batiste gonna get swept off his feet. Anyway though, right here, right now, Team Cyanide gonna be still staying on. Will be looking to play the chokehold, play as tight as possible. It is really good for them, taking as much map control. They are gonna have more or less some safe space into the backline, especially if someone gets picked off. But you don't want to overextend, especially with that Widowmaker on the field. Miku gonna get the charge ongoing. In the meantime, Team Blue coming closer and closer. Since their attempt to get to that point, but Cyanide right now with the Deadeye from behind locks on, doesn't get the kill onto either the Zarya or the Widowmaker. Beautiful eye field there, courtesy of Hamush, but he will get caught in that Grafton Surge. Sung Jin Woo gonna be grabbing that one there. The Zarya versus Zarya off is there and then. In order to use it in the meantime, looking for the pockets, but that is the Mercy trying to get on away. Bob on fire all alone. Miku right now gonna be in no man's land. Here we go with the charge. Ambi will get the tackle yet again. They've been so potent on that run. I can see that he's so comfy in it to begin with. Team Cyanide though still into the fray. And this McCree trying to make sure that the medpacks are completely in their control. Anyway though, by this point in time, Team Cyanide going for the shots. Blazer gonna be going for that Genji. It seems like it just isn't panning out here for Team Blue. Valkyrie though here and now from in order to use Axel brought back into the fold. The Riptide though is available and it's time to go for an adventure. Can Axel get the tag on down there into the backline, able to get the kill onto Idlix. In the meantime though, Sung Jin Woo, no respect whatsoever onto the Pantheons of the Gods and onto the Pantheons of the blue hand side. And Noah, Bob, Hamush getting 3 frags on the board. Opportunity here and now for Team Blue. Can Miku get the touch? The Shatter is available and overtime will tick away. In order to use it, has tried his best and they were able to succeed onto the point. Evil able to get away from the Gravitational Surge. The Mercy is there onto the field. And that is the Reinhardts keeping things up, keeping alive. Very well executed there from Mika and Noriyusu. Sometimes you just have to decide to run, you have to decide to go forward. And they were able to make things work. Anyway though, still the fight continues. Ilios well is gonna be do or die time here for Team Blue. They can't afford to lose any fights now in this scenario because they will lose the points and they will lose odds in that progress. Will grab on Surge into the Dragon Blade. 2 ultimates used up. Beautiful deflect onto Cyanide and Blazer seeing like he's having some fun and is looking pretty effective. That Dragon Blade into the air, just having enough of that delay after the eye field goes down. 1 strike. Gonna be able to get the takedown there, and well executed honestly from Bob and Blazer. Still though, Hamush needs to get protected. Sung Jin Woo able to catch out the Zarya all alone. A very, very desperate scenario here now for Team Blue. They can't afford to be losing their Zarya in that manner. And right now, they will have that Valkyrie from Noriyusu. Unfortunately for Axel, he's bi-grenaded on up. And Cyanide with the air shot instead. The fire back into the fold, looking to get into the backline. Here comes the Reinhardt right here, right now. Shatter from Miku, gonna get cancelled by Giant Dwarf. And Ambi has his own stun going. To the point we go already for Team Cyanide. Blazer looking for the touch yet again. Miku trying to respawn. The Mercy and the Genji looking to work together as much as possible. But the Pharah flying along yet again. Bob now down for the counts. In the meantime, the Mercy gonna be zipping on around Blazer yet again, trying to be as acrobatic as possible and is dodging a lot of bullets, but it's just not gonna be enough. Riptide though might be a saving grace here and now for Team Blue. It's a double kill in their favor, and Axel playing things clutch. The Riptide is something you would never expect honestly, and it gets kills at some points in time. There you go, Sung Jin Woo though and Giant Dwarf getting back on the board. Bob and Fire though pile driving onto the Tracer. And the fight continues. The blue hand side is stalling as much as possible to get to that 99th percentile. Miku as well as Hamush coming on back. but it seems like the only one left will be Bob. Overtime not 6 away. They see the Reinhardt quite low. Axel gonna be able to get the frag with the trap itself. That is so interesting because Abby not paying attention to the floor, gonna get tagged down there, but it's Cyanide yet again putting on the air show. You can really see that this guy has so much practice on this hero. Still the fight continues. Miko onto the right hand side, trying to shield as much as possible. Beautiful fire grenade there from Hungry Ranger yet again, and this is Blazer with the Dragon Blade available. The red hand side looking for the capture. Bob though with the pile driver into the air goes Blazer, but Ambi gets the hammer swing there, and then Sandfire from Hamush a little too late for the beat blade. But still the blue hand side into the fight yet again. Two Reinhardt sprawling as much as possible. Hungry Range onto the right, Miku to the floor, but Bob gonna get the frag there, and then the Zarya right now with the bubbles yet again. And Bob with two on the board, grab the surge now, catching them all. And Giant Dwarf doesn't get the full swamp toss in time. The blue hand side is able to finally get one back. 199, still as close as can be. If only the pulse bomb connected, that could have been the show, but no, we live to fight another day. So close yet so far. It has gotten pretty exciting into this matchup. Have we been able to put the scoreline into this one? Yes, it is. Blazer, Bob, Axel, Miku, Hamush, and Noriyusu, a motley crew looking to work together versus the coordination and the dexterity of Ambi, Cyanide, Idlix, Giant Dwarf, Sung Jinwoo, and Hungry Range. We'll see if skill can triumph teamwork into this one. We'll see if it's gonna pan out any point in time here for Team Blue, because they haven't been able to clutch things out. Laser on that Genji has honestly been acrobatic enough to zip away from all the addicts. And that was a good Dragon Blade with that grappling surge. Unfortunately, the one at the tail end was shut down. In the meantime, Cyanide going back to a very, very comfortable Pharah. It seems like it is going to be Team Cyanide going to be going for their bread and butter already. Bob on fire though. The Roadhog getting that kill. Laser on the board as well. And the thing about Team Cyanide, since they're going to be playing this Pharah Mercy, they need to get the kills as quick as possible from the air, because they will lose the ground game so heavily. Sung Jinwoo right now onto the Wrecking Ball. Axel though, enough shots going, cleans up the Pharah into the skylines. And Axel with two, Team Blue looking for the reverse comeback. Reverse sweep might be in the cards really soon. So far so good here for the blue hand side. It's very important to get that initial capture in control maps, because it allows you to set that tempo, set where the fights will happen. Team Blue though, playing the close range game yet again, but this time they don't really have the best composition for it. They have a Roadhog sure, but no Reaper by this point in time. They also have a Genji who can just be as acrobatic as possible. Still though, they don't want to be playing into the well because of the dive composition. Cyanide though will get the punish, has been able to zip onto the other side, popping it up by it looks as much as possible. Bob and fire though with the frag yet again. Here we go with the Bullhog right here, right now, pushing people back. But the Mind Stare from Sung Jinwoo might be the saving grace here for the red hand side. Sung able to get a frag onto one. Hope doesn't connect onto that boiler. Hungry Range able to avoid all of that jazz. And Ambi right now going for a Tazon down, cleans up Miku. Will it be enough here for Team Blue? Because Cyanide yet again into the sidelines. Here we go with Ambi right here, right now, rampaging on the inside. And if you heard of the saying, a bull in a China shop, it is going to be a gorilla in the Ilios house here for Team Cyanide. They're able to get the capture, and Ambi is able to just rampage and take out all his frustrations onto Hamush. Anyway, by this point in time, this is going to be the Winston leaping on to the other side yet again. And yes, the dive this time is able to make things work very quickly. Basically, if you get the ISO play, you have the mobility to make the fights even better. From a 1v1, it suddenly becomes a 3v1, a 4v1. Surprise, surprise, get that takedown. Here for the blue hand side, they're able to group up and not get isolated. Opportunity for them to take those wins. Small victories here and now for Team Blue. They get the frag already onto Bambi. Hook doesn't connect onto Idlix. That could have been a crux stun. But unfortunately, this does force them to back on out. Coalesce is right here, right now, coming from the left hand side. Bob on fire, gonna get the melee instead. In the meantime though, it's time for the beam to keep on coming. There we go with Idlix going for the res yet again, bring Giant Bark on back. By this point in time, it's Axel with that tactical visor. Getting pointed to the adventure, Giant Bark going to be teleporting by his side. The Team Cyanide just stalling for time. They have the map, they have the objective, and they are getting as much progress as possible. These kills are working out so heavily in their favor. They're unable to actually get the touch here for the blue hand side. And objective timers are just ticking away right here, right now. Axel right now can decide to take matters in his own hands. Go for the fight against Cyanide into the Skylines. It's gonna be a little difficult because Idlix as well as Cyanide are more in position. And Giant Dwarf close enough to get the frag there. Here we go though with the Rocket Barrage. Very ambitious to actually go for a Neo Ryusu in that instance. Axel brought back to life. That was like I said, very ambitious. The Valkyrie allows you so much movement. And the Rocket Barrage a little slower on the uptake. Axel though still trying his best, trying his luck. The fight's on the ground. Very dangerous for Afar to be that close in this regard. And this is gonna be a Prime Rage available. Blazer cannot keep things up. The McCree unable to get things done. Here we go right here, right now with the Primal Rage. Sung Jinwoo to the hole though. And Cyanide right now keeping things up, just rampaging on the objective. Will it be enough for them to get the zone? Blazer trying his luck, but the revolver will fall down from his grasp. And that is going to be the tanks forced back on Nats. There you go, that's the show! The red hand side will take the 3-1 victory.
Play of the game.
Yo.
Justice reigns from above.
Okay, that was a pretty good game, honestly. And yeah, Blazer. No, that's how dive works, man. That is how dive works. 2020, man. 20-minute game. It's a 20-minute game. Everyone, we can still play one more, even if it's not stuck. We follow the queue next. We follow the queue. That's how it works, Mr. Ambi. But since the red hand side did take the W, there is a chance for them to get on with this. Yo, 2 captains, please. Look at this, Claire. This is how I block Plaza on the camera. I put my hand like this.
Here.
Where are you taking me?
You're always home.
No, Ashy is captain. Ashy
Oh my
captained already. So it's ADN time. It's
Yours is the one.
yo. Okay, wala. Go lang. Go shop. Yeah, go ahead. Vigilance is cap. Okay, ADN versus Vigilance. I love it. Nice. Volunteer system is a go. Well done, guys. So wait lang. Red is these guys. They do get the +2 basically. And who is gonna get first pick this time? Vigi first pick. ADN map above me. We'll see how this is gonna pan out, ladies and gents. But that was a pretty good one. In the end, though, seems like Team Cyanide was able to, through the power of friendship, make things work. See how this is gonna go. Dude, I'm on a Pokemon high. I don't even own, cannot control. By the way, oof, the block. Oof. Cannot play. You can't play King of the Hill again. Damn though, Ashy on the red. Oh, okay. GG, go fit. Who is this? Who you picking then, Vigi? Who you picking then? You can respect it or you can overrule it, honestly. Give me a sec though. Got a friendly. Oh, it's Vital. It's been a while. A Lyle, okay. ADN gets 2. Noel, Mr. Vital. New account? Really, Vital? New account? Dami na tao. Yes, Mr. Panda, we did it. I told you, Monday is more alive for some weird reason. It's happening. Took a while though, and it's still hard. It's still hard to get things going, but at least it happens. Ashy and Vital. Okay, sounds good. BJ now gets 2. No Ashy X Vital pa. Oof. OTP. The OTP is back. Yumi. One more. One more. One more. Okay, Shibaya. Shibaya there. ADN gets one. Still got Sander, Zephyr, and FPS. Malaga na Panda. Feel free to hop on in. You can get into next game. We got a lot of people, honestly. Feel free. If you just want to have fun. If you think this is gonna be fun, G. That's the important part. Basta you enjoy it. Ano pong pinost mo? Gago. Okay, noted. Not gonna say what that was on stream. That's a big noted right there. This is why I don't use display capture, guys. I can do shenanigans. Me too. Above me. Above me, Avambi. Sanders Deeps, Zephyr. Zeph not too sure. Come on, guys. Go for the icon. Sander can tank. That's the real question. Who can tank? Someone needs a tank. You're gonna need some fills. And who is this Mr. Zephyr? Okay, private profile doesn't help. I can, I guess. Sander then. Okay, we'll see is Zarya. Which gets one. It's Zephyr or FPS. Ah, yikes. Zephyr FPS basically. Who's it gonna be, guys? Who's it gonna be, Vici? Got Zephyr FPS. Zeph, if you're not gonna change your icon, please make your profile private, public then. Okay. FPS. ADN Arc or Zeph. Shoot, getting so many people, honestly, for this +1 queue. Arc. So put Zeph here. There you go. And then Pichu one below. Ay, joke. ADN one below. Got Hungry, Cyanide, Idlix. Very interesting. Okay, he left. Interesting. Double interesting. Vigi then. First pick. Vigi one below first. Bob's in +3 sadly. Since red one. So pick from the Ambi stack. Pick from the Ambi stack who you like. Who you like there. Got Hungry, Cyanide, Elix, Ambi, Giant, and Sung. Yeah, they all can play tank. That's the thing. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's a little difficult when this takes a little too long. What? Below me. I said before, right? Ano ba yan? Yo, who keeps inviting Zephyr? Keeps inviting Zeph. Who keeps inviting Zeph? What's going on? Just say so we can fix. Just say so we can fix. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Me. Confusing. Whatever. Since they need the tank anyway. Very confusing, guys. Very confusing. I'm just here if ever. Holy shit, we're full. We are full. Yo, what the fuck? We have Nightmare. What is happening? Yo, respect the queue. Stop adding people. Where to pick na? Bottom nga. Bottom. 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 That's last pick. And we go. 18. Pick a map. That's not control. Okay, there you go. Teams are final, ah. Teams are final, okay. Fucking took so long just to fix it on that last pick. I keep saying it's below. I keep saying it's below. Can we Kings Row? Already did Kings Row. Already did KR. Confusing. Hollywood. Okay, fine. Team names. Teams names, and then we're good. We're good. We can go into this one. I know it takes a while because of all these things, but whatever. If you want to get proper games, you gotta do it. 127-20. Team names. Here for blue, it's ADN. We have Ashy, Vital, Sander, Archangel, and Zephyr. Meantime, here for the red, got BG. Just give him in game. Just give him in game. Whatever. Just give him in game. It's taking too long. I don't like it when it takes too long either. Yumi. We also have who's here? Who's here? Shibaya Sama, FPS, and finally Ambi. And here we go with Hollywood.
Initiating match.
Red. Love it. Good. Okay. That works. That works for me. So it's blue ... versus red ... It seems like, you know, everyone has just stayed with that, basically. Anyone need a toilet or pause? Oh my god. Pause pugs, bro. Pause pugs, basically. Just come into the lobby, Mr. Anna. Because I don't want to be the only one. We have one slot, guys. We have one slot if anyone wants to hop on in. If Mr. Panda, you want to take that slot for the next game, feel free to hop into this one. There you go. So we are a full lobby, ladies and gentlemen. We have done it. It's kind of gross, FPS and Bob. Okay, but it's okay, bro. Oh, okay, bro. That's all I gotta say about that one. And we have full lobby, guys. Thank you guys for tuning on and making things happen. This is gonna be game number 4, and it is gonna be Hollywood into this one. Solo, it is gonna be ADN and Zephyr playing together with the Batista and Diana, actually. Ashy, in the meantime, looking to work together with Vital. It's time for double sniper yet again. And at the last parts, Archangel and Sander are gonna be together. Job Senpai, thank you for the follow. As here for the red hand side of team. Oh yeah, we have to change the name. It's gonna be Team Red with the ... Vigilance, Ellie, Yumi, Shibaya, FPS, and Ambi. So anyway, here comes Team Red. They are gonna be playing that set, but Cease and the Hanzo and Mei. It's pretty much into the meta we go. Roadhog though for Shibaya Sama, and Ambi playing that Reinhardt. Gonna be a little different in the tank line, double barrier here, and you really see the difference sometimes because without the double barrier, without the protection from the shield play, the double sniper is gonna be able to get the range advantage, and it doesn't matter where your Reinhardt is positioned because you can only be at one place at one time. Anyway though, here we got Vital trying to get the shots on crouching, looking for a little bit of that gap, looking to find the shot through the car itself. And actually in the meantime, getting a tag on down, Shibaya Sama though with the counter kill. Ice block is there, looking for the hook right now within the second, but Archangel comes closer and closer. Discord orb there from Vigilance though, trying to get the takedown there. It seems like the tick rate just gonna be hampering poor Sander in that scenario. Right now, Ashy in a little bit of a spot of trouble. He's quite low already. FPS and Vigilance getting back on the board. And Team Red able to get into position, able to get on to the objective itself. Vital in the meantime, staying on the high ground. And Widowmaker cannot get things done. Zipping along to the other side instead. Good grapple hook to stay alive actually. But the first tick, the second tick are taken. Looks like the first point will be captured here and now by Team Red. Team Blue has to back on now. 5 minutes on the clock in this scenario. By this point in time, Amp Matrix is going to be a pretty big game changer, honestly. With all the damage that's going to come from the Widowmaker and the Hanzo, it can get frags there and then, but he's also going to get that boost if the projectiles do come on through to the other side. And that hit scan nature of the Batiste allows the shots to go as quick as possible. Still though, there's the hook from Shibaya Sama too late for the barrier there from Sander, but he's able to protect the day. In the meantime, grab for the surge, gonna get by the Transcendence, and we do get the Dragon Strike for the Blizzard into the behind as well. The Hanzo now gonna get frozen, and in the meantime, here comes Team Red coming closer and closer with the Hul Hog. Shibaya able to get the frag. Vigilance on the board as well. The Zenyatta has shown his moxie, honestly, with those Discorbs. And overall, right here, right now, Team Red gonna be pushing forward. Still though, it is going to be the Reinhardt holding on to the hammer, holding on to the shield as well. Good position right now though from Ashy, and the headshot connecting immediately onto the face of Vigilance. Now this is very dangerous here for Team Red, because this is really an area on Hollywood where you can get ambushed from the higher ground. It is reminiscent of those Last Stand movies. And from up high comes the Indians, comes the Archer itself. Dragon Strike now available here for Team Blue. Infosight's gonna be on the cards as well. We'll see if Vital can actually get the shot on. Unable to get the headshot itself. FPS gonna be playing it a little wild, gonna be playing it a little risky. But with Ambi getting back on to the forefront, it's gonna be a little safer for everyone who groups up with the Reinhardt itself. Anyway though, Archangel right now, Shatter is available. There we go with the 5-strike Olex already connecting onto Yumi. In the meantime though, Ellie gonna get the frag on back. Zephyr down for the counts. That Dragon Strike is there. Ash though doing the same. It's gonna be training some dragons right here, right now. Ellie trying to get the sightlines that he needs, but Ashy still consuming FPS. It seems like the Red Hanzo has decided to pretty much kill himself in that scenario. Go on through. At the end though, easy target in the air. Ellie gonna get the frag in that instance. Grapple hook right here, right now. And here comes the Hul Hog from Shibaya Sama again. Able to take advantage, able to just demolish everyone in the paths, in those side areas. And anyway, Team Red coming closer and closer to the middle point of Westworld. Vital though, able to get the crossfire yet again, gets the tag down onto the Widowmaker. And actually in the meantime, still with that high ground advantage, FPS going to climb on up. Will it be enough? Seems like it's not the case. In the meantime, playing the Zenyatta in these open areas can be a little too difficult. And Vital gonna get on the board instead. FPS now fragging out yet again. It's gonna be the Hanzo though, looking for these kills. In the meantime though, grabbing the surge is available. Sander gonna be in the forefront. And so far so good here for Team Blue. They are gonna be able to hold steadfast. 3 minutes have elapsed already. Grabbing the surge available here and now for Sander. And by this point in time, Shatter is available. Archangel ready with the stun. Yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult if you are offline, full lobby. And still though, Ambi right now going for the stun as well. Beautiful reception here from Team Red. 3 frags on the board, looking to get closer and closer. Ellie in the meantime with the Infosights. So invite me again, full lobby. I can't invite you if the lobby is full. There, I'll try. There you go, see, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work, Mr. LFE. And the red hand side, with just how it goes, they're able to go all the way to the other side. It's a full lobby. It's a full lobby, there's no slots. There's no spec slots. There's no spec slots, how do I invite you, bro? That's unfortunate. Pick someone. Okay, interesting. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. So, you know, make sure, just be patient. I'll put you up in the queue if that works that way. But beyond that, Sander right now with the Graviton Surge. We'll see if Team Blue can make things happen. In the meantime, Sander gonna get 2. Shibaya-sama gonna be climbing up on top. And Ambi holding that shield up yet again. Now, give me a sec, man. Give me a sec. If you are gonna join, feel free to just ask for it. We're gonna make sure that everyone has a fair shake. If they are able to stay onto this one, especially if it's just a one-man person, I can easily ask someone to hop on that. But anyway, the red hand side forced to stay on the outside. Sander as well as Ashy working together for the grab and the Dragon Strike. In the meantime though, Team Red will be staying steadfast, looking to keep the heals on going. By this point in time though, Ambi will be getting closer and closer. I know food, anything you guys want, honestly, just snaps or whatever. Vital though still showing his stuff, and honestly, a new account here for Vital. We'll see if he can use this as a smurf or whatever. The Widowmaker though, still showing he has his moxie, and Vital was one of, again, the first people not from PH to join into the Pugs. We'll see though if his sniping skills have really gotten better and better as he ages on. In the end though, with the takedown there onto Ambi. Here we go with the high field yet again. 3 frags on the board here now for Team Blue, and Vital getting the shots one last time. Anyway though, we'll see if Vital can keep things up, and if it's the same guy who's gonna be asking like that, I'll add you into the lobby, I'll add you as a friend if as soon as the game ends and I'll ask for a slot from someone. Anyway though, Nano Boost is available here now from Zephyr. Ambi though unable to get the magic on in the first place. In the meantime, here we go with the Shatter. Kahit anong gusto niyo. See how this is gonna pan out. Dragon Strike right here, right now. FPS getting on the board. Ashley looked to do the same. Vital back on the board. By this point in time, we'll see how this is gonna work here for Team Blue. They are on the outside already. Ashley is just getting hits after hit yet again. 25 seconds left. Let's see how this is gonna work. LEAI with the info site already. In the meantime, going for as many shots as possible. To the high ground he goes. Trying to get the sight lines there. In the meantime, the Hanzo of Ashley backing on out. Brian and Lizario working together. That's gonna be a Dragon Strike. That's gonna be a Storm Arrow to connect rather onto Vegeta's beautiful guard search from Sander. And Archangel as well going for the stun. Ambi in the meantime doing one of his own. And Ashley, the only casualty there, gonna get stunned up, will get taken down. Now it's time for Ambi to play against the world. We'll see if it's gonna pan out at any point in time. Trans though here and now from Vigilance gonna be keeping things up. There we go with the charge already. In the meantime, there we go with the Fire Strike. There's gonna be an Amp Matrix there, and then still though, FPS gonna be holding steadfast. It's time to pour as many shots as possible. Sander in the meantime from the side, and that Nano Boosted Zarya gonna be anyhow effective. 3 kills on the board here for the blue hand side, but will it be enough? The Hanzo trying to stay alive, though FPS gonna go down. Shibaya Sama though gonna fall on over, and that is gonna be a defense there.
Score.
Again guys, let me just show real quick. We do not have any slots available, but if you are going to be asking for a lobby, for a slot, feel free to hop in. Pilot can't hold it anymore. Go pee, I'll pause 15 seconds. Dude. Okay, there you go. If there is actually a slot right now, because Axel has left thing. So all you need to do is, you know, hop into this. Basically, cannot invite you, Mr. Tellus. That's not working out. Anyway, blue hand side on the attack. Someone already going in. Chill, guys. And Suisun, guys, who's inviting people? Okay, dude, I'm trying. Hello. I'll give you a slot. Slot when the game's done.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's go for the +1. 11. Wait, how many do we have?
Hey,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then tell us is number 12. Sounds good. Sounds good. That should work actually. Thank you for the follow there, Margaret Online. I'll see.
5, 4.
I can just hide chat, you know, guys. And yeah, Sander's back. Okay. Starting. I can just hide chat, man. That's how it works. Anyway, let's get into this. We'll have the blue hand side on the attack, and it's gonna be a Bastion. That's gonna be pretty interesting on how this is gonna work. In the meantime, it's all about the setup there. Was kind of mean, excuse me. I know, right? It's just, please don't spam me. We're trying to get some stuff going, man. We're just trying to get some stuff going. Anyway, though, Shibaya-sama gonna be trying to set things up again. In the meantime, here we go to Bastion. I feel though, courtesy of ADN. And overall, it's gonna be all about the shots there. And then, in the meantime, though, Ellie with the snipe going from behind gets the flank on. In the meantime, Vital with the shot on Contrast. Sander getting back on the board to the high ground does stay the blue hand side. By this point in time, it's all about how much damage they can deal without the Bastion. A slow and steady push will really be in the cards to begin with. And in the meantime, there we go, and as many shots as possible in the end though. Apetrix is available. On the flip side, there is going to be the Coalescence, courtesy of Vigilance. And Ashi getting back on the board. Shibaya-sama is going to be there. Vital in the meantime on to the flank. This with the Maker will get caught by Ellie, but no, the Graviton Bubble there from Sander, as well as the Surge. Beautiful setup here, and now from the Zarya. We'll check that one out. Let's open things up. Mr. Tellus, chill out. We'll get you into the game very, very soon. Still though, Team Blue going for the capture, and there you go. 5 minutes now on the clock by this point in time. Team Blue gonna be by the doorways already, and look at the snowball as much as possible. It's all to be about the damage here and now. Ashley, of course, can set up on that payload, and that Bastion gonna be riding the train downtown. Westworld, of course, will get pelleted by bullets here, and now Ashley will be bringing a new frontier in this scenario. And so let's come on, we're casting here. Ashley though, 3 frags on the board. And in the meantime, here we go with the push. The Figuration tank is available, and Vigilance might be the target! Not gonna happen anytime soon. You can always talk to me on the stream, man. 2 frags on the board though for Team Blue, going over to the left-hand side. Nashi rotating to the high ground already. Will it be enough though? If the Bastion can take this high ground, and it actually pan out, and it be the Bastion getting the safeguard on, especially with all of the protection from Sander. The Zarya though already using the bubble eye field is set up here by ADN as well. Bayasama though coming closer and closer. Very dangerous for the Sigma. And Sleep Dart there from Yumi. A little too late to save the Sigma's life. But Archangel right now riding the train. The Orisa is on bus conductor duty. In the meantime, Ambi right now with the Fire Strike. And the Shatter is available here for the red hand side. Can Ambi get to the opposite end? Nano boosted up already. Gonna go for the charge, but it's too late! The fault is there. Yes, Mr. Rebirth, it is full. I'll add you in if there is gonna be a second slot, because Telos has dibs on first. Yumi and Vigilance still getting on the board. Here we go with the Team Red though, coming closer and closer. By this point in time, the red hand side trying to keep things up, trying to keep the defense ongoing, but Vital in another perfect spot. It seems like Vital is just able to get into these angles that it takes a while for the red hand side to respond to. And when the Widowmaker is able to track you down like that, it's just an easy picking to say the least. Anyway though, Ashley getting back on the board, 2 kills here and now from the Ash. In the meantime, this is going to be Team Blue coming closer and closer. It's time for frag out from Vital and Ashley. That is going to be Hollywood going in their way. I mean, everyone knows I live in the Philippines. That's what the PH is all about. Cool.
Play of the game.
I was in Philippines yesterday. The only thing I went to was I went to a Pokemon thing. Honestly, it was just a Pokemon thing. But yeah, Ashley is just letting everything rip apart. If you say that out loud, you're gonna get a different look. That's the thing. That's the truth. If you don't know what it means, and you don't know what it means, then it's Filipino slang, honestly.
Epic. You made the right decision.
But yeah, Yumi does get the votes there. The Ana tried his best. And let's see, Vitals did leave. Let's put Telos in. And meantime, Mr. Rebirths, if you do get another slot, feel free to hop on. So though, give me a sec, guys. We'll go back into this one. Okay. So since +1, put him here. There you go. There you go. Okay, leave chat. Make sure I don't get banned. I never went to Ashley. 2 captains, please. From specs only. Because we are a full 12. Full 12 spec. Full 12 +1. Me. Cannot, because +1 is full. Completely full. Okay. Oof. Hamush and Busan. Check lang. Busan said first. Hamush there. Rebirth's in. There you go. Where'd Rebirth go? Rebirth! There you go, guys. Tweesen, for Ashley. Okay, good. So who is first pick? Sweet first pick. Amush map. That's what icons mean. Make sure that you guys can follow it. Ashley. Above me first. I know you all love Ashley, but there's a queue. I know you all love Ashley, but there's a queue, guys. I've seen Ashley get picked so many times already at the start. So Busan is gonna be our map. We'll see how this is gonna work. We'll go for nap number 5. ADN. Above me, mate. In the specs. Why is Ashley so popular? That's the Punks Esports head right there. Right there, guys. Right there. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I just need to check something out. Okay, guys, we're back. We're just checking things out. Panda. You're gonna get sued. This time, this Panda is probably probably gonna be playing that supports. Let me know who was on what team. ADN was here too, so he goes here. Got Rebirth, Hungry. We also have Inoa Giants. We'll see how this goes. Rebirth and Ino. Okay, cool. That's a good fix there. Amosh gonna get one now. Oh, there you go. Good job, Daks. Very good with your hands. Just tripping over. So Giants, Dwarf goes here. So we now gonna get one again. Got Miku and Hungry left in +1 Pew. It's not Philadelphia. How you doing? Oh, hi Damaron. Sorry I didn't see this. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Vital. Yes, dude. It's not Daks Philadelphia. Did you know that story that there was a kid? Yes. Last two. There was a kid in BlizzCon that thought we were the Philadelphia team because it had Phi instead of Philippines. It was cute. It was actually really cute. And she asked for our signatures. It was adorable. It was adorable. Billy felt special and all of that jazz. In the meantime, okay. Amush, you get one below me since you got the auto. Then Sui, same pool. Yeah, ADN, Ashy, Sander, and Zephyr. Yeah, I'll ADN. So ADN on the red, and Sui will get Ashy. Not surprised. Ashy has been Mr. Popular lately. We'll see how this is gonna go. Team names gonna go. Red, you're gonna need a second DPS. Red, you're gonna need a second DPS. Because Panda is support. Hungry. Will Hungry play sports? Hamush. Okay, Hamush. You have more O's. Am I right that it's 7 O's? What's this? Just get me a... Can you just get me a caramel macchiato?
Get food.
No, there's still food downstairs. Yeah, it's camera. There's still food downstairs. Philadelphia and World Cup. Yeah, just make it simple, a nice one. Thank you, Daks. Thank you, Yumi.
Thing here.
Then any caramel latte. I think it's too sweet. See, team name. And we go. Okay then. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna hope it's not something bad. I don't know what that is. Bye. Yeah, sure. I don't know, man.
Now traveling to Busan.
Anything, baby.
Initiating match.
Hey, you gotta believe.
Okay, so I played the music instead of my mic. Nice one, Daks. Good production. But into Busan we go, and after a little bit of a mess, we are gonna be back on track. Let's see what are gonna be the names. It's gonna be Lil Mano. I don't know what that is. I'm so worried.
Ready for battle.
Lil Mano. I know it's a Thai thing. Is it like a food thing? Well, let's just go Lil Mano on the blue hand side. Here for the red, it is gonna be the side of Hamush for Team Hamush. And Hamush gonna be leading Hamush to victory. Hamush. We'll see if Hamush can Hamush all the oosh. And how many times can I say the oosh in his name? But it's Weesen as the captain here for the blue hand side. Tella's gonna be here as well. In the meantime, it's Rebirth. Now Ryusu coming on back. Miku. And finally Ashy on the blue hand side. For the red though, it's Hamush with 7 O's. Yet again, gonna be leading the charge. Sung Jin Woo back into the field as well. In the meantime, it's Panda User actually playing the DPS. That's been a long time coming, my friend. But yes, Panda User playing the Solar 76. It's been so long since he's been actually active in Overwatch, and it's just amazing to see him play, of all roles, the DPS. Pause, please. Sorry. I was updating stats. Sorry. That happened. Remap. What happened? Okay, I'll restart. Okay, I'll reset. Sorry about that, guys. I was busy. Why?
Now traveling.
Ham said it was okay. And he's your cap.
Initiating
Ham said it was okay and he's your cap. There, Mr. Hanzo. You, Mr. Aiden, you did great. We were on you the whole time. It's a good warm up. You're able to show. We were to show what you were able to do. But yeah, I was busy updating the stats real quick. Slow man, OQ, OW. Thanks, Daks. Please, wait. I got something at the beginning. LP. Yes, Claire.
ready for battle.
Okay. Sige lang. Okay. That's Lil Man OW. Is that Lil... Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! It is Lil Man. Fuck! I actually googled it. I actually googled it real quick. I actually googled like what Mano, and the first thing that came up was a Thai kitchen. So holy shit, I feel so dumb. So it's Lil Man versus Hamush basically. Hi, okay. That's actually funny. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna call it him, he's frozen. I'll give him the 2 minutes. Then you can pick us up if you're legit with him. I'm not too sure because it seems kind of memey. That Sui wants to really get Tella's kicked. I'm like, is this half a joke? I'm kind of confused. Honestly, not gonna lie, I'm kind of confused. But yeah, we'll have Sweet, Tell, Rebirth, Inoa, Miku, and Ashy. In the meantime, here for the red, it's Hamush. We also have Sun, Panda, Giants, Hungry, and AD. And what happened to Tell us anyway? What happened to him? Like, seems like something suddenly went on at the very start. Hope he's okay. Didn't know he's just dead. That's true. What's the juice, guys? He asked for a poster. Is he just gonna make us wait? What's the juice, guys? I'll give him like 2 minutes for the pause. We'll time it. So 10:31. 10:31. We'll do a sub if he's gonna take that long. We'll wait on for this. We'll hopefully we can get the game going soon. What the hell is this again? Mute member for 7 days. 3 days. Can we replace? Tell us what it has. He's still saying nothing. 10:31 we sub. Sub. Yeah. 10:31 we sub. I know my base router fried. Seems like something happened. When we sub. Okay. No problem, guys. We'll give him the enough first. Okay. Sad gamer noises. Sad gamer noises indeed. We'll give it a second though. Make sure that he is fine, make sure that he's okay. If Telos gets mad, then it's on Suya. It's on Suya and Ashy, guys. Oh, like, you heard it here first. If Telos goes on a rampage, then it's on these two. Oh fuck. Give me a sec, Mr. Hamush. Who can we remove real quick? Who hasn't been in the Puggies in a while. Oh. Make some space. Telos actually went off and Discord sheet. Okay. Sweep, pick a sub. Okay. I don't know. Telos actually went offline Discord. Okay, okay. Seems like something happened. Hazy. Okay. Hazy has to play tank, huh? Is that okay? Hazy had to play tank. What the fuck? Saved by the bell. Telos is back. Perfect timing. My tank is 4.5k. Res him. Big res. I haven't seen you in so long, Mr. Hazy. Starting. Starting. Holy shit. What a meme. What a meme. What an actual meme. I love you, Daks. I support. Go. Support always. Good luck, good luck. Well, I always support. I big support. I like how Hazy played ever since. He has always played a very aggressive Lucio, and I guess if he is 4.5k tank, then holy shit, man, big eats right there. Anyway, what's going on? That was a very interesting break. It was a lot of laughs, honestly, in the lobby. We were waiting for Telos to show up, and eventually he did. He does have a lot of DPI though. We'll see if it's gonna work out. And we are gonna be on to Busan, so finally the game has started. And this is gonna be respect from Song and Telos, shaking those shields. Beautiful eye field though, actually sent there by Hamush and Suisen. Gonna be blowing that one up. So two jump threats here, and now Sweet and ADN looking like they do have a 1v1 between them. They're gonna decide to pull for the mirror match. But little man OW gonna be able to get that push. Telos even with the charge on the bandit user, taking care of that McCree. And by this point in time, Team Little Man gonna be looking to get the objective. No one really going for the capture as of yet. Giant Dwarf though with the tag on down to Sui. And Hamush gonna be going on to the Batista instead. So close to the Amp Matrix. Team Hamush does give up the point first, but they are ready by the stairs trying to go for the punish. We'll see though how this is gonna pan on out. In order user ready with the coalescence at the very start. It's gonna be good opening here and now from Team Blue. ADN though, Reptar coming from the side. Sung Jin Woo with a shatter as well. And Team Hamush coming closer and closer to the point already. That was really just them having that Moxie, having that gusto to go straight to the stairway. They were ready to fight as soon as the point was captured, and it was a quick flip there. Anyway though, Team Hamush going to the high ground, going to the stairway already, trying to get as many shots as possible. In the meantime, here and now from Inora Yusu, it's going to be time for the coalescence. And little man OW kind of keep things up. Still though, it's going to be Rebirth with the rally instead. Can the Batiste keep things up in the first place? We in the meantime onto the backhand side. And Rebirth's going for the whip shot. Perhaps can he get the Ana? Gets the stun. Goodbye too! Poor Hunger Range 3. Rebirth going to get the takedown there. Sweet though getting back on the board. Zilla still rampaging with the biggest DPI of them all. Rebirth's on the board. And it seems like he's the one who's the true shield bearer here, because Telos is a little spastic in his actions. Still though, Lil Man OW with capture 23% and counting. So already I felt like the memes were coming from Mr. Telos after the spam, and he does not disappoint. But he hasn't really been throwing things at any point in time. He's been doing a good job to honestly shield his team, even with the jittery approach. This is yours, by the way, Dark. In the meantime, here we go with the Shatter, gonna get blocked down by Sung Jin Woo. Hungry Range though with that fire grenade, gonna blow up Telos. And with the Nanoboost available, Team Hanush got the opportunity to come closer and closer. But no, Sui will shut things down. Sui sent now 2 frags on the board, 3 kills right here, right now. Ashy on that Doofus as well. and Lil Man OW blowing things up, taking things down. Doing good so far. Riptide is available. We'll see how this is gonna pan out here, and now for Team Blue. Roberto is close to the rally. In the meantime, for ultimates coming up to 6 actually for Team Hamush. The thing to note is Gold Economy is in their favor. All they need to do is space things out and not get fragged at any point in time. Panda user can go for the Deadeye to initiate things, but it seems like it's ADN with the Riptide instead. Through the fire, through the flames, trying to get the rebirths. Susan though into the back line. Hamush perfectly timing that eye field, and Team Hamush still in this fight, but Ashy still looking unstoppable. Now gonna get stopped by the wall itself. Giant Dwarf in the meantime getting back on the board. Guardian Surge is available, but that's a Doomfist. Is just packing a punch all throughout the red hand side with the point capture, but they're very separated. Ashy again playing the 1v1 and Noah used to getting back on the board there, and here comes the coalescence. We've seen Noah be so much of a janitor all day. This time though, he will really turn into pace, and someone will have to clean that up off the wall. Still though, Miku getting back on the board, 3 kills here, and now for Team Lil Man, they get the flip on back. And this has been a wild ride so far in this matchup. It's been a wild ride, and pretty much how spastic it can be, how exciting it can be. And overall, all those rotations, all those flanks here and now from Team Blue has been able to give them the advantage. Still though, the red hand side cannot touch. Someone gonna be coming from behind actually. Suisun though, blowing things up yet again from the high ground. Grab the surge right here right now from Giant Dwarf. And Sung and Hamush getting back on the board. Shadow now is available. Tellus dancing onto the point yet again. And here we go with the stun. Gonna be able to get that frame on down. In the meantime, Miku trying to get on the way. The Winston quite low. And Sung gonna get that run on over. Fire Strike is there. And Oisu trying to get on back. Suisun looking to carry his team with the Junkrat. Even gonna connect onto ADN. But in the end, it's just not gonna be enough. Anyway, though, by this point in time, Lil Man OW still with the advantage. They don't have the points, but they will just need to get that one capture to make things work. Ashy, of course, ready with the Meteor Strike, allows him to unleash the full capacity of the Doomfist arsenal, all of the abilities, all the time. Meteor Strike to get on now. Size 6 Samurai thought uppercut with the kill onto the Mura, but is unable to get disengaging already with that ultimate squeeze, and though sneaky with the Riptire. Overtime taking away those Song. Timing things right, gets the charge onto Ashy. In the meantime though, Panda user trying to go for that Deadeye, not gonna happen. See Hamush brawling onto the point, but Celas right now on the Roadhog instead. Gonna be playing a pseudo DPS. Will fall to the hand of Sung, but seems like Miku and Numer used back on the board. Good call here and now from Little Man OW to make things work. The Junkrat actually impressing. And yes, the blue hand side with that capture. Good job, team. the all chat PMA. You know, there's a little bit of shade behind that, but it makes it pretty. Damn. The TT is on. Bro chill. That's just the truth. I am the J. The J Lil K's, bros, the Kappa, sorry for being bad.
5, 4,
Bro.
3,
Gotta sign who you're dealing with here.
capture.
Let's see. We'll see how this is gonna go. For Team Blue, the Low Man OW, we can make things work. You guys are doing fine. You guys are doing fine. Keep going. DNA. Bruh. Okay. You can bounce if you know everyone on the other team. You can bounce if you know everyone on the other team. If not, keep it. If not, keep it clean. If not, keep it clean. You know, there's bans, then there's trash though. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Anyway though, Sung Jinwoo looking to try to keep things up 80 in the meantime. Then we go for the Storm Arrows. Here comes Ashy coming closer and closer. There we go though with the Wrecking Bolt. Sunless instead fragging out. Able to get to. By this point in time, we'll see how the Zarya is gonna go. ADN gonna be first killing those the Tracer and the Zarya, basically his friends, guys. So you can really see sometimes that we do allow the bans, but beyond that, there is still a limit, especially if I know that they're from 2 different groups. Anyway, though, Sweet gonna get that shot onto Hunger Range instead. Good call there from the Widowmaker, actually. And here on Sanctuary, sidelines are a go. Still, though, Team Hamush unable to get the capture. And in the meantime, going for that Dragon Strike. It's time to get the chomp on. Rebirth in the meantime, though, ready with that rally. Sung Jin Wu going for the charge. And here for the right hand side, they're going for the brawl. Still though, the Winston coming closer and closer. It's time to rampage, it's time to go for the brawl. Tactical visor though here from Panda User, getting the time on. And hiding behind the amp matrix. This is pretty smart here from Panda User. Allows his aimbot shots to connect from all above. Ashy though, realizing the stationary motion, gonna get to. Gravity Surge is there as well. And tell us with a good setup, can it be the knockdown here and now? Ashy is fragging out yet again. The Wrecking Ball trying to get on away. Here we go though with the Power Driver from Giant Dwarf, but he's the only one left. This is very dangerous here and now from Team Hamush. And Little Man OW gonna get a capture here. Anyway, for this scenario, it's gonna be Ashy going for the one clip, Panda User not paying attention. That is gonna be the takedown there, and then Fire Strike in the meantime from Sung. We'll see if the hammer swings are gonna swallow Sweet in the meantime though. Good shot onto ADN. It's gonna be time for Little Man to go look at the flanks as much as possible. Still, in the meantime, in order to use throwing that Biotic Orb, and Little Man OW going for the choke. Miku though, Primal Rage is available. See how this is gonna pan out. As the right hand side is hammering away. Sung though, beautiful stun on the floor. It's time for the setup, and into the knockdown. It's a bowling fiesta courtesy Sung Jin Woo. The 2-for-2 trade. Ashy in the meantime though, zipping along. The Tracer has really all this movement, has all this skill. He's looking for the frag though onto the Hanzo. It's very difficult for ADN to get the connection. Still though, there's the feel from Giant Dwarf, and a good jump from the Winston. Now brawl between Miku and Giant. And here we go to leap on away yet again. Sweet though, unrelenting headshot onto the Winston. You can't stare at the Widowmaker like that. You're gonna get shot down with the head instead. And by this point in time, Sweet given all the ground. Beautiful shots here from our Widowmaker. And critical strikes are about. Panda User trying to get on away. Ashy as well as Sweet gonna get the bully on. Woman OW with the lead already. His site though is primed. And by this point in time, Pulse Bomb is available. We'll see though how this is gonna pan out. As Sung gonna charge on in yet again. ADN now the target. Ashley knows who he wants to go for. Unfortunately, doesn't get the stick flick. It's a little difficult, of course, with that forward momentum. But the Ryan Winston pairing right now, trying to make things work. Double shield is the way to go. But Hamush will be looking to go with a different philosophy. So though Amphitrix is available, Hunger Range right now blowing up Rebirth with that Coalescence. By this point in time though, 3 frags on the board, looking for that Widowmaker by this point. Giant Dwarf with the takedown again. And if you want to follow a Tracer of this caliber, all you need to do is just stay on their perspective, zipping on into the Hanzo yet again. Almost gets the one clip. Still though, here we go, the peel. I feel forced out, honestly. And Ashy is doing such a good job to get these abilities down. Anyway, though, by this point in time, it's gonna be Tellus charging on away yet again. The Wrecking Ball hippity-hoppiting, bouncing around. And on the flip side, it's gonna be the Biotic Orb there. Suicide in the meantime, though, gets the shot onto Hamush. And the Venomine is gonna be looking to go for a spot or two. Here comes Panda User now going for the flank. Soldier 76 though really struggling to get to consistent shots. The Tactical Visor should help things out. Miku though given the opportunity to go for the Primal Rage, and Sung with the charge, not gonna happen. Giant Dwarf doing the same, but he's taking a lot more damage in this instance. Rebirth, good feel here and now. Tellus coming on back yet again. The other side is set up one last time. Hamush trying to stay alive, and the mines are available. I feel it is there. Ashley and Sweet looking to keep things up. And in this instance, it's a Little Man getting the point on back. They have been very dominant in this show. And Sanctuary looking no different. 2-0 now the score. We'll see if it's gonna pan out. So far so good. LMO with a 2-0 lead. Can Hamush bring things back together? You can see though, it's a little bit of that mechanical difference right now from Little Man OW getting them the net. It's a little difficult, of course, especially Panda User. He's on that Soldier 76, but he plays the supports. There we go. Thank you, Ambi.
You wouldn't believe what I learned.
Thank you, Ambi. Always enjoyable to have you.
I am at peace with
Sneaky husbando gaming. We'll see. You know, that's how it is sometimes, guys. Thanks everyone, until next time. See ya, Ambi. See ya in the next one. Anyway, Little Man OW will be going on the outskirts yet again. Actually, on that Genji. It's gonna be potentially an EMP Blade coming our way for this matchup. Little Man OW taking the high ground already. In the meantime, I like to see it from Giant Dwarf and Sung Jin Woo. They're looking to play a little more on their teamwork. They showed up pretty well in their 6-pack a while ago. But this time might be no different because the Wrecking Ball and the Winston trying to work together. Ash being bullied, but Giant Dwarf unable to fulfill the kill. And the water use instead coming on back. Sung Jin dancing with Tellus, dancing with everyone else. It's gonna be a spastic time here and now from our tank line. Anyway though, it has started a CDM Brawls recent, waiting for the opportunity to get the hack It's gonna be an opportunity to potentially get ADN. The Hanzo holding his ground. Trying to line up the shot, doesn't get it in time. Still though, Sung Jin-woo gets a tase on, but Winston actually 2 frags on the board. And Tellas dancing along yet again. The Diva right now trying to get as much damage done, and it is gonna be spinning top. The Beyblade is trying to keep things alive. But look at how quick the thrusters come offline. And effectively, this is a 6v5. Sung Jin-woo happy to take the advantage, happy to get things started. Goes for the Primal Rage already. Revert in the meantime though with the rally. I will see if Sung can go for another takedown. He's gotten the Primal Rage pretty early after all the damage he's been able to deal. But by this point in time, Sui and Ashley on the board yet again. Sui actually demoting onto the face of poor ADN. Sleep Dart now connecting courtesy of Hungry Rage. It's just not going to be enough. And Nana Boost is available very soon here for Hungry. Still the Genji and the Hanzo are putting in the effort to try and get the takedown. And unfortunately for Hungry Rage, no Ryusu cannot miss. That is going to be a takedown there. The Moira right now able to get back on the board. And Lil Man OW getting the points on back. Thank you, Mr. Ambi. Thank you for follow as well. Giant Dwarf though, all alone. It's just not gonna happen. Anyway, Dragon Blade is available. Panda user trying to go for the combo. And the boost, and this dragon gonna be a little too difficult though. And Celas now will get D-Max executed on the spot by ADN. And coming closer and closer. Coalescence is into the field. Busan in the meantime trying to stay things up. And Panda user right now with that Dragon Blade. So 1-for-1 trade so far. Team Hamush looking to make things work. In the meantime though, Valkyrie is available. And there you go with 2 frags. Oh, Ashy! Gonna get run over by the train. The train will shut down Ashy there. That is so unfortunate. And everyone just laughing at that. Whips out the Dragon Blade, gets run over. And that is just painful to watch. Ah, Ashy. Ashy. And into the swap. It was planned. Good swap. Good swap. Good swap. Good swap, man. I was doing it sick. Celas also getting run over. There we go with the rally though. Available for Rebirth, but with Little Man OW not really in position for this. It has been Team Hamush on the board. It seems like it's all fun and games until you're losing the points. And with the Dragon Blade shut down like that, it's really a little difficult right now for the blue hand side to actually go for the retake. Celas might actually have to play a little more proper instead of dancing to the tune of the own people. In the meantime, still we have Ashy playing the far. This time goes for the swap yet again. And the rally is coming online here and now for Rebirth. Little Man OW coming closer and closer. Giant Dwarf though with the mines. And Ashy getting back on the board. Rockets though keeping on coming. Squeeze and with the punch yet again. And here comes the rally courtesy of Rebirth. Little Man going for the push. They see the Hanzo. Gonna get the takedown before the Dragon Strike comes. And it's a good dive here, honestly, from Team Little Man OW. Rebirth as well, keeping the rally on going. All that armor allows them so much damage mitigation. And goodbye potential to the Giant Dwarf. Beautiful grapple hook though to stay alive. But the air shot there from Ashy, avoiding the train! Giant Dwarf has shown that he is so mobile in so many instances. And Noah though and Sweezen getting on the board. ADN, Giant Dwarf doing the same. But Sweet winning out the fight yet again. And now it's time for the meteor strike. Looking to land on down. Sees Giant Dwarf, forcing him to back on that. He could in the meantime. It's a hole-in-one. Nice punch. Nice punch. Right there. Yeah, Doomfist timing that one right. And goodbye to Giant Fard. Oh, nice train avoid also. Mr. Giants. it's time to stop Mr. Ashy. It's time to stop dying to the train. And then Team Ambush giving go with the Dragon Blade. I'm just laughing right now with all of the antics, but it seems like Little Man OW still has this in the bag. Dragon Blade unable to get much mines, blowing things up, and Giant Dwarf with the setup. Nana boosted. Wrecking Ball, of course, will be so tanky, but not really on the damage potential. Now Rebirth quite low. Beautiful fire grenade there from Hungary. He's gonna get that shutdown. Diana though has to hide very low. Ashy Knight now making it rain, and it gets blown up yet again. Seems like the tank gets into the face. Miku though, Primal Rage was used up. And the Wrecking Ball being bounced around. Now ADN back on the board. If someone can play the clutch, it has to be ADN. And nowhere to use it down for the count. Meteor Strike is there. Tell us all along onto the points. The only one left gonna be Sweezen. It seems like the 1v1 in order. Can ADN get the punch on the Sweep? But unfortunately, their 1v1 has to wait because the teleports do come yet again. Now the Doomfist isolated all alone one last time. Overtime takes away. And we are gonna get the red hand side getting things back. It seems like that was a 7v6. 7v6 that map. 7v6 that map. Train on red team, obviously.
Ready for battle.
Train on our side. Train is on our side.
Remember your training?
The wrecking ball dodged the train also. So obvious plant. The wrecking ball got the dodge. So it's an obvious plant there, man. But now it's time. No more train. No more train. Can Team Hamush make it happen again? That's gonna be the real question. The other question is, tell us actually to play the game instead of keeping dancing. But overall, you know, you can really see that the blue hand side does have that edge in terms of mechanics skill, but in the meantime, Team Hamush really just have some fun with it. They're trying their best. They're trying to bridge the gap, especially in terms of that mechanics with some composition swaps. And the Wrecking Ball Winston really panned out pretty well for them. Anyway though, it's gonna be Panda User going for the far one last time. In the meantime, gonna be Hamush still keeping things up. And the Rockets gonna be being thrown yet again. That dog has been there all day, and I feel like the VOD has it pretty much all throughout. Ashley though blows Panda User up. There you go, the Junkrat able to get through, now standing still, enjoying his work. ADN getting the takedown there, and yeah, Ashley actually getting the kill onto the Farah. A little too close to the ground, and yeah, the Junkrat grenades. Timing it right, hungry range, not paying attention, blown up by the Junket again. Tells in the meantime, looking to go for the Tase. And yes, the Winston casually strolling. Overall though, Ashley is just having a good time, exploding everyone and anyone in his path. Still though, on the flip side, poor ADN has to run on away. The Doof is trying to stay alive. There goes the Biotic Orb though being bounced around. It's time for ADN to get the punch yet again. Still though, ADN right now with the punch squeeze in the meantime. Killing Panda User. It's a 1-for-1 trade. There we go with a Tase on down. Tactical rush there, just giving him some love. The Wrecking Ball right now going for that Power Driver. Mines are available yet again. And on the flip side, the Doofus is coming on back. Giant Bark though gets in the way of Ashley, but still ADN will get caught. The Junkrats just getting the tracking ongoing. The grenades are bouncing at the right places at the right times. And keep an eye on Ashley yet again, giving chase through the Moira. Hungry Rage has to turn around, forces the fade already. In the meantime, Hamush with the Valkyrie, but Ashley letting it rip, looking for the far right here right now. Will it actually get killed onto Panda? Yes it does, but Panda gets it back yet again. Now for Team Hamush, it's all about the brawl. It's all about that Winston getting the tease ongoing. In the meantime though, Suisen shut down yet again. Mines right now, packing a punch. The Wrecking Ball ultimate, always so well positioned honestly here from Giant Dwarf. The Team Hamush getting the point on back, but this is going to be a tough task honestly ahead of them. They're going to try to make things work, they're going to try to get things done. On the flip side though, the red hand side right here right now going for the brawl. And in the meantime, we'll see how this is going to work out for Team Hamush. Give me a sec though, I did get a friend request. I believe that was Mr. Meme Machine, if I am correct. And anyway though, Giant Dwarf rolling around at the Seed Town one last time. Here we go with the rally. ADN with that punch. And that the Doofus finding the opportunity to get the takedown there. Ashley though into the back line one last time. Going for a target or two. On the flip side though, Coalescence here now from Hungry Range. And beams might get crossed by this point in time. The red hand side still keeping things up. And almost there from Miku. Charging once into the Moira. Trying to get the boop to get that second charge to connect. But anyway though, little man OW down on numbers. ADN is striking out alongside Song Jinwoo. And this Winston getting enough of the saves. Miku was playing basketball with that one. Unable to get that dribble though. In the meantime, tell us, rolling against Panda User, the Farah all alone into the airlines. Can Panda stay alive? He's trying, man. He's trying his best. Gets the boop onto the Roadhog. Into the backline we go. Tellus completely ignored by this point in time. Panda trying to find the target. Ashley though might get the punch here. Oh, Panda with a proper boost to just avoid. Panda not paying attention. Still, the hook doesn't connect. Not even looking at that guy by that point. And Tellus unable to get the stun on out. ADN in the meantime still keep things up. Ashley gonna be there. And Panda! Panda, goodbye. Goodbye, Panda. That was a fantastic journey from Mr. Panda User. Ashley still able to win it out. Panda, where are you going? Where are you going, Mr. Panda? Miku in the meantime, those shatters available. This might actually get a stunning reception. We'll see how it's gonna pan out here and now. I'm flying here. He's flying, man. He's flying indeed. And I'm enjoying this game to a good point. It has been a lot of lulls. It has been a lot of fun, basically. Panda User though just getting bullied by the Roadhog and the Doomfist. But still, the frag isn't there. And it's a 2-for-1 trade. Panda trying to stay alive. Not gonna happen. Poor Panda getting bullied by Hitsu. He's gonna reset himself, getting an Ashy giving chase. And that's just so unfortunate. Panda, why are you getting bullied? Why are you getting bullied? It's so unfortunate for Mr. Panda. Doesn't even play DPS. Gets 2v1 all game.
Ready for battle.
At least they end the point. True. True. That's a martyr right there. That's a martyr right there. It's okay, Mr. Panda. He tried. And that's all that matters. He's filling in, guys. He's filling it forward as support. He was gonna play support, the true support. Even on DPS, a support. Very questionable. Very questionable, man. Ay nako. Ay nako. That's what you get for not playing Overwatch properly in 3 years. Anyway though, let's get back into Mecha Base. We are gonna get Suicide getting the frag on CADM to start things off, and it seems like the man OW has decided it's time to win 2-for-2 in terms of the scoreline. But there were a lot of memes in those two victories, so it is gonna be do or die here and now for the red hand side. And little man OW brawling as much as possible. Tracer keeping the tracking ongoing. It seems like it's time for the execution. And Telas even bullying the far end of Mercy. Mecha Base far of Mercy. Gonna be a very difficult roster to run. And little man OW playing a dive instead, getting in the face of the opposition. And is able to get as much damage as possible. For that though, Telas gonna be trying to get in the face of the far yet again. Using the Ashy though, looking to get back on the board, and the DPS too here from Lil Man OW has decided to truly wake up in this scenario. ADN, honestly the saving grace by this point in time. Hamush trying to get the punch on, Telas looking to get on the way, but the Diva survived thanks to the heals there from the Ryusu. In the meantime, here comes Suicide, ADN getting bullied, trying to get on the way. Hamush in the meantime going to power play, Panda user still on that far, but ADN actually getting the punch on. Suicide gone for the count. Reaper though and Ryusu, the two supports right now, taking the mantle here and now for the side of Little Man OW. Real question is though, will it be enough for them to sustain? Because they need to deal with the meter strike, they need to deal with that coalescence, and they need to deal with the corridors, because ADN lands on down. The Brigade take down the cat already. Tell us in the meantime, all alone, killed here and now by Hungry Range, and Sung with a jump onto the point we go. There you go with Miku though, looking to back on out. Primal Rage is available, but it's a 2-for-1 trade so far. Pulse bomb now to the floor yet again, a leap on to the other side. And this game going the long haul, the red hand side of Team Hamush going on back to the points. They were able to get the frags that they needed. Overall, a good effort there. Reaper now all alone, gonna get taken down, tased down here by Sung. And Team Hamush figured out that they had the opportunity to overextend there from Team Blue, was just a little too much. And anyway, Sung Jinwoo getting the tase on yet again. Telas backing over. The Winston and Diva still together, and yes, it's a mating call between Sung and Tel. That's a fun thing, even though there was a little bit of that toxicity at the start. It seems like both sides is wanting to be a sport about it. Still though, Telas right now needs to peel for his board Tracer, going for the shots onto the Winston. A little bit of P3 there, Final Rage right here right now though from Miku, but the charge punch there from ADN will turn things around. A lot of damage going their way. Team Hamush right now in control of the point, but Ashy has other plans, looking to frag on out yet again. Still though, the panel gets in his way, but the med pack will save him another rainy day. For the time being, Valkyrie now popped by Hamush, and a user over to that Reaper instead. I like this bit a lot better, allows them to play in CQC. And by this point in time, they have to deal with a self-destruct. Might be a big bomb here from Tella, seems like it's not going to be the case. Coalescence still from Ryusu, keeping the beam ongoing, Ashley getting on the board. By this point in time, Lil Man OW desperate for this fight and have gotten the advantage. They force Hamush to be into the middle, Monkey in the middle, and speaking of the Monkey, he's down for the count. Squeeze in again, that Tracer getting the double kill. Has been a good show so far here from Sui, and Lil Man OW with the flip on back one last time. So do or die time here for Team Hamush. They are gonna have that Reaper ultimate if Panda user can stay alive at the initial parts of this fight. Going for the flank though. Early shots here and now. Opportunity perhaps Panda user to get the Death Blossom, but he has to deal with the Brigitte out in front. A little too far off, a little too difficult. Sui instead with the tag on down. The Winston will be on the right hand side. Meter Strike is here and now. And little man OW going for the fight as much as possible. Hamush whipping out the pistol, takes care of Tellus. Even going for the tactical crouch as overtime takes away little man OW going for the capture. Giant Dwarf on the flip side, looking to stay alive, gets the shields ongoing. Still though, can the Wrecking Ball survive? Panda user though dancing onto the point, and Sweeson wasn't paying attention. Beautiful boop though from Rebirth, keeping Ashy alive. And now opportunity here for the red hand side to keep things up. Team Hamush going for that coalescence. Hungry range, keeping the beam on going. And Orisudo doing the same. Beams are crossing, Kamehamehas are here and now. And by this point in time, Primal Rages are Pak Miku, as well as Sung Jinwoo rampaging onto the points. Still though, the Diva and the Wrecking Ball working together as much as possible. And the user right now spotting out the targets. Making the flip side, then go for as many shots as possible. And Sung Jinwoo with the tag on down there. Onto the high ground, still stays Tellus. And Sweeson back onto the board. Sung Jinwoo getting back into this one. And this is remind you of some antics in Overwatch, Mr. Plaza. Sung though dropping on down. The overtime still thinking away. Panda user with the Death Blossom yet again. This time though, Tellus actually protecting his team. The DM on point, Rebirth quite low, gonna get fragged down there. Overtime ticking away still. And actually on the flip side, trying to get that punch ongoing. Not gonna connect onto the Diva anytime soon. Lines are here and now Sung Giant onto the board. And Team Red with the flip. After all of that action, it actually came to a point where the blue hand side did try to take the win there and then. But this time, Hamush getting the Flipmon back, Panda user getting that Death Blossom, all attention, all eyes were on him. And he really is that DPS support, taking the flak away from the opposition, from his teammates rather. But anyway, Ashley right now with the start off points. When you go for that the uppercuts, Giant Dwarf in the meantime, 2 frags on the board. And Team Hamush with the Wrecking Ball setting things up. Opportunity here and now, and Noariusu with the Coalescence, overtime now taking away. We'll see if Noariusu can get those final blows that he's been pretty magnificent at getting all throughout this day. Tellus, Sweeson on the board, Sung back onto the field. And here comes the Meter Strike right now. Panda user actually getting the kill. Ashy might get caught by the punch. And Team Hamush with the unspeakable, unfallible, unrelenting comeback so far. And Noariusu the only one left, the Moira all alone. And it is actually gonna happen. The red hand side took the win after all of that.
Play of the game.
Big memes. Big memes game. Oh yeah, the red team takes it. The red team fucking takes it. Wow. How long did that game go? 27 minutes. 27 minutes of memes. Jesus Christ, guys. The Winston's on the board, Rebirth with the armor. Holy crap, that went really long. So sorry that took too long, guys. Anyway. Wow. Anyway, captains please. Icons also. Thanks for games. Thank you, Ham. Thank you, Mr. Hamush. Can join? Yeah, easy clapping toads join. Thank you, Ashy. Thank you, Rebirth. Give me a sec then. Thank you, Sui. Let me fix. Who is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Giant and Miku. I think we'll still have enough for a game real quick. Billy has the clap. There you go. Still have enough for a game. Oh, GG sir. Thank you, Sung. Input Giant Dwarf. There you go. Okay. Okay, we need one guy. Real quick. Give me a sec, ladies and gents. Sec, guys. Let me fix. Icons, please. So I can balance teams. And I think we can call this the last game. Let's make this last game. Last game. Goes behind you. Yes, dude. It's Mr. Cytoplasm, old school pro player of the Philippines. Toad's pro player. Okay, so let's take this invite only. Who's gonna be where? Bayagster. Billy, ADN, Noah, Bayagster, LOL, Oily. Oily plays or no? Guys, we need tanks. Bayag, can you tank? Oily plays one trick Junkrat. Easy cup. Yeah, okay, good. Billy, LOL, and no Ryusu. With ADN here. Make it work. Let's make it happen, guys. Panda, you filling also for tank. Okay, this should be good then. Let's play on. What am I haven't seen in a while? XD. Supports are full now. Unless Hazy is playing tank. Hazy, you SP or tank? I'll tank. Okay. Easy clap. Okay. Teams are set. You guys can just pick accordingly. Let's play on Dorado. Let's make this one happen. Coffee project on the blue hand side. And on the red, let's name it Starbs. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's go for our last game for tonight. It has gone the long haul. And into Dorado we go. He looks K-pop man. Wow, my English very good. You did, Ashley. You're doing great. And yeah, thank you guys for making this happen. And into a last one we go. Here for the blue hand side, it is going to be Coffee Project, something we apparently ordered while I wasn't paying attention. So we have coffee and alcohol. I don't think those are, you know, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay lang yan. We will figure it out. We will figure it out. And here for the red, it is going to be Starbucks on to this side. Thank you, thank you. It even has grab food tape. Why does it have grab food tape? Why is it so special? What makes grab so special? But yeah, anyway guys, game number 6. Shut up! So I can fucking finish the pugs tonight. And we can actually do the things we were gonna do. But anyway, team onto Dorado we go. And let's get into this one. Coffee Project on the blue and Starbucks on the red. And here for this roster, it's gonna be Easy Clap on the blue hand side by Axter there as well. Alongside ADN, we have LOL, Ryusu, and finally Hazy on his signature Lucio. In the meantime, seems like it is gonna be Lone. Is Oily AFK? Mr. Oily Beer, hopefully he's okay. Lone is there. And the user. Seems like that's the case. Oh. Yeah. Seems like he's boss. It seems like he's AFK. So give me a sec. Billy. We also have Coup de Gras. Unfortunate. Didn't expect him to be AFK. I'll just blame him. Nice. Nice one. Nice one. Oily. How do I do this? Oily. Let's invite him to group real quick. If he's already. Oily Beer is AFK, I think, guys. That's unfortunate. So if this doesn't work out, needed DPS. Must have fell asleep. I think so too. I'll ask one guy. If not, I'll go in. What's up? That Ruffle. I don't play DPS though. Fuck. Heck, guys. Unfortunate. Need the deeps. In. Yes, Claire. Oh, Taito, what's up? I thought it was a Claire. Nice. Akashi. Invite the group. Invite the game. Who else can we invite? Oh, Saito. Saito, play. Tama lang yan. Need a DPS for last game pug. Come on in. Let's see if it's actually gonna happen. That's unfortunate that Oily was actually AFK. I thought we were good. Like, I was already pretty excited to make this happen. But it is what it is. Ooh, I cannot play DPS though. I have my friends for a game. Ooh, just one game. Just one game. I understand though. That's unfortunate. What do we do now? Saito! I need you to play the game again! Us! Okay. Oily seems dead. I'll hop in. That is unfortunate. Let's go. Might as well play DPS for
Traveling
once.
to Dorado.
Why are you both behind me?
Attack
It's gonna be a bad time. It's gonna be a bad time.
the payload.
What do I play? It's fine.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone. Beacon in
We'll
place.
see if he's gonna come back anytime soon, guys. But anyway, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Chug along, so difficult. I'm not in voice chat. I need to be in voice chat. Oh, it's so hard. Look at that. Okay, all I need to do is right click and we will win the game. I can't shoot with this setup. All I can do is right click. All I can do is right click. All I can do is right click, not gonna lie. This is my use. Because I'm just silencing people basically. It just basically means he can't do the antics he wants to do. Because I can't track like this with the delay. Azzy, I'm sorry. This is all I can do in this game right now. This is all I can do. Okay. Gotta be careful. Can't be seen. Don't stream snipe me, please. Don't stream snipe me, please, Mr. Hazi. Just because I'm doing this to you. Don't do such terrible things. And whoop! Please don't pay attention to me. Oh my god! I got it! I'm so good at this game! Woo! It's okay. I got the point. I'm just being... I'm doing great. I did it, guys. I did it. Good. Oh, I don't have... I pressed EQ! I thought I had EMP already! Galing! Top tier gameplay, guys. So I cannot, basically, if I'm recording the pugs, I cannot play because there is huge fucking delay on everything I do, basically. Because this thing is only optimized for one thing. It's for prod. And this is very difficult. Why? Because you're drinking coffee?
Sure, someone stays with it.
Oh, I see. And now, up to... Mistakes were made.
Translocating.
High ground.
My ultimate is almost ready. Ahorita regreso.
My ultimate is ready.
¿Qué tal?
Oh shit, let's go for the kill. Let's go for a kill. No, he's gonna heal. No.
I'm out of here. My ultimate is ready. EMP charge. Apagando las luces.
Not a bad EMP, but I guess we need to follow up. We can do this, guys. We can do this. All I need to do is do this again.
A payload's on its way.
The translocator, it lets me teleport there, basically. Toot, toot, toot. Ah!
See you later. Feeling much better.
Oi, oi, don't spawn cap me. Oi, oi, oi. No stream snipe, thanks team. Guys, players. No stream snipe puro.
My EMP is
Oh,
charged.
oh, I touched you. But you don't know I'm here.
We have suffered a minor setback.
Yeah, set up. I'll try to have the right now.
This would help.
The pain is here I am.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm mode 2. We're doing great. Oh, Ground Shatter! I'll try one last time. I can
Didn't see
swap.
that coming.
Look at that, 16% accuracy. Good job,
I might
Daks.
need this later.
So good at this game.
Looking for me?
I'm out of here. Been here all along.
Hansi, so. Oh, and by that I mean you're so goddamn good. You hit me with a sleep dart like that. Dom saved me. Look at that. Oh shit, that's actually good enough. It's actually good enough. No! No, Hazi! No, stay away from me! There's no point to hack you anymore. No! No, big bully. I'm not gonna get anything done.
Enemy contact.
Ya estoy lista
Dom, I
para
need
ese
you.
trago.
I need you to swap. Oh fuck!
Ahorita regreso. Translocating.
Running out of time, unfortunately.
Stopped. Must get it moving again.
Initiating the hack.
This is not Dom. Okay,
This would help.
I see.
30 seconds remaining. Our time runs short.
Actually help load there, honestly.
My ultimate is charged.
Fuck, Bobo.
Beacon in place. My EMP is almost charged. Agón con el todo.
Really?
Me la rifé.
Actually, I'm pretty clutch EMP. Will it be enough? I need to come back and to help them. Nice one, Billy.
Be right back. Been here all along. I'm out of here. Much better.
Dude, clutched it again. Good job, team. Fucking clutched it again. Good job, guys.
Stays with it. I might need this later. Get into position.
No bullying me. No bullying me, guys. So difficult. Oh, our music stopped. I didn't realize.
It's all
Can I
up from
can I
here.
actually play McCree like this? I was really thinking of playing McCree. Wait for the shields. Wait for the shields. Oh, bad idea.
The payload is certain.
Last time.
Okay, big hack. That's actually a really good hack. I can get EMP pretty quick as long as I'm targeting the right guy.
Surrender.
Dragon strike. Just alive. Oh fuck. No, bully. Bully. Fucking Hazi.
I might need this later.
It's okay. We're gonna clutch it again, this. I'm gonna clutch it again. Yeah, I know. Right click. Oh my god.
Ahorita regreso. Team here all
Moving the payload.
apagando las luces.
I was going for Hansi. I was going with Hansi the whole time. Hey, EMPs is fine. My final blows is terrible. That's the only problem. I cannot track. I cannot track like this. That's my only problem.
Score.
This fucking game. I wish we had someone else. But it is what it is. Go again.
Prepare your defenses.
We need to play not that. May, I guess? May is fine. We need to play CC and you don't really need to aim too much with May. But I always have May. Dude, I'm just holding right click, okay? I'm just holding right click half the time. Just cause I can't fucking track properly at all. It's just an issue. That's why I don't like playing my own pugs, because if I'm recording and streaming at the same time in pug quality, well, this thing chugs. This chugs pretty hard. Like, it can handle specking. But yeah, look at this. Like, I'm gonna press right click right now. Look how slow it looks. But then, I know, excuses, guys, excuses. Just all I have to do is get good, but I can't get good if I'm playing my worst role in a game I'm completely washed in. But it's okay. It's my fault. Sorry, team. I'm trying here, team. Still, I just shot at you guys then. You meanie. You guys are mean. Fucking Hazi swaps to Ana just to hunt me down. It's okay, I EMP'd him at the end, so I'm happy. Yeah, last-ditch efforts.
2, 1.
Play this game after 2 months. I know, right? I know, right?
Hello there.
You play close? Oh! Oh my god! You did it! Oh man, res. Thank you. Oh no, not again. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Okay, I'm down. What? Oh! I'm moving backwards on my own! I'm moving backwards on my own! I'm moving backwards on... I'm moving backwards on my own. Yeah, okay, interesting. Why am I moving backwards on my own? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on, bro. So far.
Heroes never die.
Don't get caught.
I need to play closer to them. We need to play closer than them. While Pug's still alive. I mean, this is the last game for sure. You see, I've had the plan. He did have a plan. Trying really hard here. Oily Beer was AFK when we needed him the most. He vanished. Right now, we are getting overrun pretty hard. Freeze. It's gonna freeze. Idiot was showing up. Like, he showed up last game too. Oh my god, look at how slow that fucking flick is. Honestly, look how slow that fucking flick is. Uh-oh. So hard. So hard. I gotta use my blizzard. I think Bastion's the only answer by this point in time. Actually, no, Bastion's a little too... They call this...
Heroes never die.
With every
Hanzo.
death comes honor. With honor,
Actually, May Reaper is gonna work well. Since we're trying to stall. Okay.
Our world is worth fighting for.
Dude, I swapped 3 times in a
Join
row.
with me.
Just couldn't decide what I wanted to play. But we're holding close, so this is pretty important to play that May. May Reaper is gonna be really well. Like, Doomfist is gonna work well too. But I'm really bad at Doomfist. I'm really bad at DPS, honestly. I pressed left shift. Come on, bro. Goodbye, Billy.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Come on, bro.
Wait for me.
Yeah, but this is a proper pick. Like, we're trying real hard here, and Billy is carrying really hard too. No medals, DPS. Unfortunate. Fuck, is that someone? Is that someone else? Oh, it's Ozzy. There's honest below. The honest below.
Ice wall coming up.
And Billy, on the staircase. Like,
What?
he was below. He was in the corridor. He's up. He's up top. He's up top. He sleep darted me.
This was stop.
I'm safe here.
Heroes never die.
Oh, wow! I'm actually good at this game for once. Wait, I know the Anna's here. No, he's here. What? I know, that's why. Like, he's sneaking. Okay, so Doofus, huh?
Surprise!
This one.
This was a mistake! Oh, come on! He's stuck.
He's stuck. Nice shatter. I'm gonna freeze you. Oh! Ah! I jumped into that one! I fucking jumped into that one. You get meme gameplay, guys. You get meme gameplay instead. Holy shit. Okay, they should actually play this seriously now. We're playing Lucia Biga. So I mean, everyone's just memeing, obviously, but still. Oh. Sorry about that. the other side. Don't stay there, don't stay
30
there.
seconds remaining.
Heroes never die.
That's too late. Lucio. Go. You can do it. Oh, so close. I mean, we tried. In the circumstances, we tried.
Not bad, to be honest.
Not the worst.
Play of the game.
Thank you for the games.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for joining.
Surrender to my will.
Triple
The floating nano shatter, number 1.
Alright, Daks, you have a highlight now.
I am the highlight, dude. The floating
You are the
Reinhardt.
highlight.
The
Top
floating
tier
Reinhardt,
gameplay.
dude. Is it the cap or the Reinhardt? Okay.
It's the Reinhardt. The Reinhardt.
The Reinhardt is floating. You guys saw that shit right on stream. Don't skip. I want to see how many pins. You got so
I
many
almost
pins.
ninja capped second point too. Then
Dude,
Lone's whole
ninja
hug brought
cap
everyone
and-
to the cart.
Big memes games. Thank you. Hazy bully confirmed, guys. Hazy freaking bully. Fucking last game. I was floating. I was like, okay, if I ice block and he's stuck in the ice wall, will it actually expire as soon as I come out of ice block? And I'm like, oh fuck this, he didn't look the right way. Didn't look the right way. Fucking Hazy. Just looking for me the whole fucking time. So many memes. But yeah, this is why I don't play Overwatch first things first on this computer and second in PUGS. Cause there's so much bullshit. It's so hard. Like if you guys pay attention to my blizzards, I mean I'm awful, but at the same time, I'm not that awful to take 3 seconds to fucking charge always on CD. That's how you play Reinhardt. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. I completely agree. That is why Reinhardt should be meta and charge should do 1000 damage. Make it happen. Make it happen, Jeff. And ultra speed. Make it happen, Jeff. Anyway, guys, we had a really fun session. Basically, it was a very fun session. Since I played that last match, we're not gonna count it in the stats, but we did have a 3-2 on Lijiang, a 1-2 on Kings Row, 1-3 on Ilios, a 3-2 on Hollywood, a 2-3 on Busan, and a 3-2 basically on Dorado. Actually, I can actually put that in the stats per se. Doesn't matter. We'll just cross out Oily since I was the sub anyway. Thank you for the follow there as well, Meme Machine. And yeah, that's gonna be our session for today, ladies and gentlemen. It was a fun one and a lot of memes today, that's for sure. Remember, guys, the PUGs are open to every skill rank, so make sure that when you come into PUGs, you know what you're getting into. Just have fun. That's really the point of this. Overwatch is a very stressful game. The queues take 5 ever. And interesting. Morse code. I'm not gonna know what that means, but I'll probably copy paste it and figure it out. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Thank you guys for having fun with me tonight. Thank you for making it happen. That's a big one too. Especially the fact that we got games going in the first place. And remember, we're here for you 8 p.m. onwards every Monday and Wednesday. Hopefully we can keep up with the schedule and hope you guys are really just enjoying your time here. Make sure just have fun. You can keep bans are good. Toxicity is not, especially if you don't know the people on the other side, especially or people on your team. But if you're gonna meme around with friends, fucking teabag them, that's fine. That's all fun. All fun games. It's bans is bans. But anyway, yeah, enough of that. Have a good night, guys. Have a great week. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another one. Probably gonna stream something else tomorrow as well. And we'll see what's gonna be happening with the schedule. Bye.